Hi. Hope I didn't jump scare you there. Hello. Hi. Oh, I missed y'all. I feel like it does feel like it's been ages. I know. When was when were we last live? We cooked food. No, we played The Sims. That wasn't on? What day was that on? Yeah, we barely streamed last week. Well, last week. Today was Monday. Yeah. Yeah. But we have streams lined up for this week, and we got a really fun Friday that I'm really excited for. We got lots of stuff. I went out. I got some supplies today. I am excited. Thank you, Johnny. My forehead. I got this little bit going on, but I'll be okay. But hi, hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday. Happy end of the weekend and start to the week. Happy love week. Is that a thing? Is that we can pretend like it is? I mean, we pretend like everything is. Um, Also, Wigfoot, hello. Enjoy your 711 seltzer. It's a 7-Eleven. Not sponsored, but shout out, I guess. And also Hani, enjoy your 29th seltzer. Katie, enjoy your 463rd seltzer, and thank you so much for the lyric. I hope you're having a lovely day today and a good evening. I don't know if you're making food right now, but I feel like now is like a dinner time. So like I feel like this is a time where people are cooking. People are cooking, and I have been hungry. I have been so hungry. I have been so hungry. Got to feed this noggin of mine. Yeah. Also, hi Johnny. Hello. I went clubbing Friday with B, so I didn't see all that. No worries at all. Did we stream on Friday? When did we play our Sims? When did we play the Sims? Oh, I already cleared the schedule, so I don't know. No, I could probably find out. I could look back. I could look back at our VODs and stuff. But yeah, it feels like it's been a little bit. I think I was gonna go live. Saturday had potential. But either way, we're here now. That's the most like I've got at the moment. But also, Johnny, enjoy your 641st seltzer, and Perch, enjoy your 556th seltzer. And Hani, thank you for watching 10 streams in a row. Thank you for pulling up to all of these. I appreciate it a lot. I feel like every stream that we've been doing, honestly, in the last couple of months, I feel like we've been doing it. We've been cooking quite a bit. I know last week was a little bit quiet. We're gonna be cooking a bit this week. And I did end up putting together, not on stream, I did end up putting together my February goals. And so there are some endeavors in there that will have us doing some fun activities over the next 3 weeks that I'm really, really stoked for. I haven't seen you since last Tuesday. Oh my God, it's been almost a whole week. That's so odd. I wonder what the longest we've gone. Probably like when I've gone to Argentina. I feel like that's when I was usually, I mean, I don't think I went, did I go live at all this past time? I don't remember. I don't know anymore. Everything is everything is such a blur. Although I haven't gone in like, I feel like I haven't gone in like a year and change. Anyway, Avneet, enjoy your 49th seltzer. Hi, hello from India currently. Ooh, wait, is it like is it like super late night, early morning? Like, is it like overnight times right now? I feel like you're probably like 9.5 ish hours ahead. What is that? Where does that put you? Technically, it's 6 a.m. Okay, yeah. I'm like, oh my God, it is. It's hi, good morning, good. Are you up from last night, or are you awake for the day, or is like your sleep schedule all over the place right now? But oh my goodness, did you get a SpongeBob to match your Patrick? Want to see? Let me see. Was it? I don't remember. Oh, lit, not like light. Thank you. You saved me the question, because I remember you told me this last time too. Beautiful litho. Princeton, I would love to, absolutely. Please send them through. Let me get my browser stuff ready. I've been prepping stuff for stream. I know we haven't been live, but I've been prepping stuff for stream. I've been prepping stuff for YouTube too. Everything's just lots of definitely in the it been making things and stuff. So I've been feeling really good. I've been sweaty. I've been, honestly, of all things, I've been hungry. But I've been like hungry and like, ooh man, I wish I had food. Like I've been eating. I've been eating so much, I've definitely, it might be because I don't know if it's because like I'm dancing a lot more too. Like I've been doing dance stuff like while here every single day, to like the point where like I'm sweating. And so I don't know if like my body's just like in like a mode where like it's just like fiending to eat, but I've been definitely a lot more hungry. Wait, let me see. Where does this go? If I put that there, okay, that kind of fits a little bit. Does that make it better? Honestly, I got no clue. Let's do that. That might work. Cool. Sorry, I was getting my Chrome stuff ready so I can pull stuff up. But I've been so hungry lately. I've been eating, oh my God, I've been eating PB&Js and dates with peanut butter and like sandwiches like there's no tomorrow. It has been, and like, I mean, I love it. I love to eat. Oh my God, what did I do? I made, yesterday was Super Bowl. I impromptu made buffalo tofu, but I think maybe, yeah, it was like baked. It was delicious. It was it was incredible. It was so tasty and it was so easy to do. We're working with tofu again today. And then I made tacos on Saturday. I honestly should have just streamed these things. Although honestly, I haven't really made. I feel like tacos wise, most of the times that I made them on stream. On Saturday, I did it. I think for possibly the first time ever, or probably not the first time ever, but the first time in a while off stream. One of the few times I've done it off stream, and I think that's definitely helped me. I think I need to start doing that with some recipes more often because that helps me like see where I can where what I actually need to do and like what I can do to save time, and I could just kind of like make. I don't know. I did some little things, and I was able to the tortillas. I was able to make them. One, I made them bigger, which I realized I like more, and two, I was able to make them a lot faster. Yeah, so like I think I need to do that more to like practice, to like practice so that on stream we can do things a little bit faster. Today's recipe that we haven't done before, but I did study it. I studied it thoroughly. By studied it, I mean I read the recipe and watched the YouTube video like 4 times. And I'm very excited for it because I've seen pictures of this before and I really wanted it. So I'm really excited to be making the food that we're making today. I got a ton of tofu, mainly because I was preparing for another recipe that we're going to be doing, and I needed to hit a credit card minimum. So I was like, literally, they were like, oh no, it needs to be this. So I was like, here, let me grab one more tofu. And then they were like, no, it's still under. And I was like, let me grab one more. And then I ended up getting like 4 things of tofu. So now we have a lot of tofu. Although I already planned to make this recipe. There are a lot of tofu-based recipes that I want to make because I feel like they allow me to, one, there are just a lot of dishes that I feel like that I've had on my list that are tofu based, that I just haven't tried in a while. And also, I don't know, not even tried in a while. I think I just haven't eaten a lot of like tofu based dishes in the last couple of like months, and then we started to like kind of creep into it a little bit, and I'm like, this is fantastic. Like I'm probably gonna be making mapo tofu again for myself for like lunch or dinner, probably for dinner on a night, maybe on Thursday night when I'm not streaming, because it's delicious. I have all the ingredients for it. I usually have leftovers, and I want to practice it. I really want to get that recipe down. I want to be able to do these things in 30 minutes or under. Tortillas, I realized for the tortillas, we don't need to let it rest. 2 things I learned for the tortillas. One, I don't think, I mean, like, everything that I say you don't need to, I mean, you can probably do, and there's probably benefits to it, but I found a recipe where they didn't, like, rest it. They just, like, literally, they mix it together, it was good, and then when they were ready to make it, like, they just, like, prepared, like, their fillings and stuff, so you could let it, so I technically did let it rest, but not intentionally, and then they just ripped off pieces, rolled it into a ball, pressed it, and that's what I did, and I was like, wow, I did this thing so fast. I made the tortillas without timing it on my phone. The phone timer maybe like helps if you don't want to, maybe on stream it's still useful because like I don't have to think as much. I don't have to rely on vibes, but like I was able to just like use visual indicators. I got a better sense of what heat to set it at. Like I kind of was able to pick up on bits for the tacos, for the tortillas specifically. And yeah, so we are actually going to be making tacos again tomorrow. Although tomorrow, in honor of the week that it is, we're probably going to make heart-shaped tacos. I feel like that'd be really cute. And then I do have, I got to defrost some stuff. I got to defrost some stuff for the filling. Let me put a note for myself, a little to-do note. One moment, please. Whew, I've been talking a lot without breathing. Honestly, though, worth. Okay, let's do. I did this. Oh, I didn't do that. Well, okay. You know what? I'll do this. Let me put this on here. Defrost chicken. I think we're gonna do like a sort of pulled chicken recipe. I also used the mushrooms, the remainder of our mushrooms from the other recipe, to make the tacos that I made on Saturday. So we've been doing stuff. Go to the store, get a thing of tofu, come back, open the fridge, a bottle of tofu sauce. Anyway. Also, Nikki, hi. Oh, Nikki, I owe you points. I think. I want to play DTI. Ooh, we sound super hyper when I popped in. Oh yeah, I am. It's because it's one, I'm drinking my mate. Two, it's 7:40 p.m. I'm telling you, I mean, like at night I'm also like this, but I'm definitely extra like this at this time of day. Also, I was dancing before. I've been dancing so much. I know I said it, but like I really mean it. Like I'm like throughout the day for the last like 2 weeks. I want to say I've been going in. And I've been like doing tutorials and stuff. I don't even know. It's because it's been fun. It's been so fun, and I do feel like it's like I'm able to I feel like it's making me better. Hopefully, I say this, but like when we play Just Dance on here, which is going to happen in about 35% it's worth of time, have really low expectations, because when I'm first learning a dance, it is not, I, it looks like I've never danced a day in my life. And then when I finally know what I'm doing, then it looks like I've danced for one day in my life. So either way, it's very, very, very mixed. Sorry, I shall. But I am going to try to like at least like learn some ahead of time. So maybe, but have low expectations, please. I'm going to say this every time we get like a couple percentage points closer, because we're getting a scary amount closer to it, to the end of that meter right there. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, add points. Here we go. I didn't just realize that your name starts with a 7, but like I never really processed that, because I just see your name as like, I honestly like a lot of your usernames for me are now like logos. Like it's like I don't like like I just like see it, and like I know like I have like my your identity to it, which is also why sometimes changing the color of your usernames sometimes throws me off, or I like notice it, because like I stop reading the actual username, and that's why sometimes I don't notice like an underscore or like little like a number that's in there, because I just like see it and like I know it's like the color and like the shape of it just saves. But anyway, here we go. Did that work? Sick. Enjoy 100,000 points. Thank you for commenting on my video. Oh my god, also, Wakefoot, you too. I have these in my to-dos, so I wouldn't forget. I want to make sure y'all get it. Here we go. Add points, Wakefoot, 100K. Enjoy your pointsies. Thank y'all for commenting on my YouTube video. I appreciate it a lot. I literally, our plans on Friday actually like really that YouTube video does a pretty solid job at presenting ideas that we're going to end up doing on Friday. And I'm super stoked. Yeah. But anyway, you should play a DTI after this because of the new update. There is a new update. I saw there's like a cloud that you can redeem. Is that in there right now? And also, Nikki, I don't know, did I tell you to enjoy your 153rd seltzer? Either way, enjoy your 153rd seltzer. I'm going to sip my mate while we're at it. And Giselle, enjoy your 521st seltzer. Giselle, I hopped back onto Fortnite. I played the Season 2 OG. Yeah, I played OG Season 2. Got some challenges done. Reached level 100. Pretty content with it. But like now, like there's so many things to unlock in general that I'm like, and I do want to get the Godzilla stuff. So I have like another 10 days to do so. So I gotta hop back on it. So, you know, maybe I'll be on that too. Oh, I need to do some coding as well for Friday. I want to build something so part of Friday, hold on, I'm getting distracted. Actually, we'll give this a moment. On Friday, we're going to have, so we got a couple of activities on Friday. I'll go through what they are. One of them, though, is going to be, we're going to bring back some anonymous questions and confessions. I'll be posting a form for it, probably either tonight or tomorrow. And then I want to set up a way to smoothly be able to like get the questions up on stream while also being able to vet them at the same time. And so I might be coding up a little tool for myself on the alt channel, like maybe tomorrow night or something, or on Wednesday night, or maybe even on Thursday. Thursday, there's not going to be a stream on this channel, but it might end up being on alt. And then if I end up finishing that kind of soon, then maybe I'll just like hop onto a game within Roblox probably. But yes. And yeah, I gotta pull up disc once I get to the bottom, which I'm almost at the bottom. Or when Mads adds a D or removes, yeah. Or removes, and is yes. I can't even read it. I don't even know how to read it out loud, but I know what you're saying. Wait, Mads, did I not say hi to you? Or I did skip your seltzer. Oh my god, you're so right. Also, Mads, thank you for watching 60 streams in a row, which I actually think it's more. I actually think it's more than that. That's the even wilder part. And also, thank you for the sweet words. Oh my god, I'm seeing this now. And thank you for the kind words about my hair. Thanks. I was thinking about whether we should do our hair stuff soon. I gotta wash my hair. I need to wash my hair so badly. I needed to do it for the last like 3 days, and I have not been, because I haven't had like time to let it. I haven't had the time to like let it be able to dry. So, and I just have been, but tonight, I think tonight after stream, I'll take a shower where I get my hair wet. Cause I can tell, I can tell. And Matt's at your 384th seltzer. Did I read that one actually? Or did I read that one before? I don't even remember. Maybe, I don't think I did. I think you're right. Also, Nikki, thank you for watching 10 streams in a row. Oh my goodness. Are we having wine on Friday? Okay. So here's what I think Friday we're going to do. I'll only give you I guess I can give you, and Dyslexia Pro, enjoy your 12th seltzer. In terms of bevies, we are going to be making some cocktails on Friday. We're not going to make them back to back. We're going to make them, and then we're going to switch activities. And then after activity one is done, then I'm going to make another one. Then we have another activity. Then we're going to make another one. And then we have another activity. If we finish the third one, I'm probably going to finish the third one pretty, when we're not done streaming yet. And then I may have a bottle of wine that we can pour some. I mean, look, I'm gonna be up. Although I do have a pole class like at like 9 a.m. the next day. So it's gonna be an adventure. But I think that everyone's gonna show up to that class. Everyone's gonna show up to that class post Valentine's Day. You know what? No one's gonna show up to that class. It's gonna be like a private lesson at that point. But it'll be fine. I'll be okay. I'm not doing anything dangerous. Yeah. Let me see. I pushed the button because of you and your ridiculous 60 or whatever. Are we doing chocolate? Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, I got possibly if it arrives. I got the notification that it is unless it did it arrive? Hold on, let me check. Because it would be going to I realized this is gonna be going to my P.O. box. Mail. I got the notification that like it made it. It made it to New York. Let me see if I have anything for it to be. But it made it to New York, but it didn't make it to like it was like it hadn't been delivered yet. It's got to be delivered by Friday. There's no way it's gonna be sitting in like the post office for that long. Yeah, it made it to New York. Also, I don't know if I don't think you did yet, but send me the info when you have it. I don't want to leave you hanging. But yes, we can absolutely. I think it'd be phenomenal. And don't worry, I'll still review with you everything beforehand before I pull anything up, so I don't end up like doxing you, obviously. But yes, on Friday we'll also. That's a good. Let me put a note for that. Actually, I might already have that in my notes. Hold on. No, I don't have that in here. Beautiful. Let me add that in. Excellent. It is now in there. All right. Yeah. Haven't received the info from yet. Okay, no worries, and no rush on it either. I just bring it up so that you don't ever feel like awkward. Like it's like sometimes because y'all ever like go out to like you do like subs. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this might be like a later in like, I don't know. I mean, it honestly hasn't happened to me in a while because I have a very, very small group of like friends and like everyone's like really good about this. But like when I was in college and a little bit afterwards, and like if you are someone who like does some like social stuff with like other people and you don't really, and like y'all are like fine with each other, but like it's not like you're like best friends with everybody in the groups that you sometimes got to eat with, then like sometimes it gets a little weird in terms of like if one person has to like put their card down and then people don't send stuff and then like it's like you should be able to just like ask and be like, hey, by the way, you still haven't paid me for this, but like also like you don't want to feel weird and you're like, I don't know about the amount. Do I eat it? I don't know. There's all these things. So I never want you to feel like so when it comes to like me, whenever there's anything with like payment related, I never want someone to feel like I'm like trying to get away with something. I'm like, no, please. Like, so I'm just going to keep bringing it up, but at your own pace. Just know that I have not forgotten. And when you have it, I will. Never hesitate to bring it up. But yes. Oh, I see. I got to read your message, but thank you for sending the LMFAO shuffling emote again. I appreciate that. I genuinely hope it wasn't bad that no, not at all. Oh my God, please don't. Please don't worry, Mads. Trust. It's never like I will never. There's nothing that you could say that would make me ever be like, oh damn, I was kind of annoyed. Like why would Matt say it? Like no, you're good. you could say anything. You could literally demand that I play DTI every like fifth message, and I'll still think it's funny. And I know that it'd be great if we played DTI again, and we will. So it's not even like I'll be like, oh, that's so funny, never gonna do that. No. We still will. But like don't worry about it's never gonna be too much. Javier mentioned that we have a pasta shop that makes heart-shaped ravioli. I would love that. Ooh. So we're gonna do something kind of similar. We're not doing that, but we're doing something kind of similar on Friday. Which I'll get into. Probably like once we move on to the kitchen. I'll run through what the plan is. And then I'll put something out on Discord as well so that y'all can like see it off stream too. But I'll put like what activities and what we can anticipate for Friday. So there's not like too much, as much as I love surprises, I feel like when it comes to Twitch stuff, sometimes the activity itself is already exciting enough for me. I feel like it's good to just know what we're going to do, what to expect. I don't know. But yes, What was I gonna say? Was I gonna do something on Discord? No, I was gonna post a thing. Heart-shaped ravioli. I don't remember. But yes, obviously you don't have to try everyone on stream. You'll be sick from the amount of chocolates and different flavors there are in there. But I mean, if you really wanted to, you're welcome to eat it all at once. I just don't recommend it. I'll now, while I think I could, I won't. I will follow your recommendation, and I shan't, or I won't, for the sake of embracing each flavor. But I will probably choose. I will eat more than one. I will eat more than one, probably more than two. Maybe I'll even like spread some out throughout the night just so like I can like appreciate different ones. But I'll try to make them. I'll still probably eat them all relatively soon to give them their best shot in terms of freshness. But I will, yeah, I won't eat them all on stream. I'll also be really sad if I eat them all. I mean, I won't be sad if I eat them all on stream, but like I want them to at least like last like another like day. Do y'all ever see the dancing rat on Instagram? Is it a real rat that's dancing, or is it like the animated one? It always gives me a stomach ache. Do you know if you have like an allergy, perhaps maybe? So maybe I do know that like for me, I feel like with tofu because tofu doesn't. I mean, tofu does have a flavor, but it's very like it's I unless it's like like a 3 a.m. snack type of vibe. I feel like most times that you'll have tofu, like it'll be seasoned, like it'll be seasoned. There'll be a salt, like there's like a lot that like will be on there because it won't carry as much on its own, just like alone. Although again, it does taste like something. Like I know, like I can recognize the taste of tofu. But like sometimes, but like maybe it could also be just like the times you've had tofu, like it's always been like very just it's had a lot of stuff on it. Because there are some recipes that I've had. Because usually when I have like a tofu recipe, like I do end up like putting a lot of everything on it. Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, even today, like we're deep frying this thing. Mm. Mm. Holy, Matt! Thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you for the resub for 6 months in advance too. 6 months in advance. Holy my God, thank you. Thank you. Huge. I hope you enjoy the next month of emos and no ass and emotes and no ads. My goodness, I appreciate that. I don't know if you're starting to work soon, but if you are, best of luck 07s, but not 07s as in goodbye. 07s as in like best of luck 07s. How you doing today, by the way? Okay, lurking time. See you on the flip side. Sounds good. And thank you for the lurk, Nikki. And again, thank you for the comment on the video. I really do appreciate it a lot. Thank you all so much for the support on the YouTube channel. I'm so stoked. I'm stoked for the next upload. Next upload is going to be a little bit different. My first two videos were kind of in a similar vibe. My next one's going to be a little different maybe. But you'll probably get to see more of my life, which would be interesting. Maybe, well, to me. Got heavy on the to me of that one. Speaking of DTI, I played a little bit of the new update today, and it fucked me up because the lobby is really like the lobby, like where everything is, or like the lobby, like the pre-game lobby. What you could do if you want is, let me see, when you get it, send me a photo of the inside of the tins because I forgot to make a little legend for you. Oh, and then give me a flavor palette of the cocktails you're going to make. Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna put that on my to-do list as well. By the way, having my stuff that I've, some changes that we've made from last year to this year in terms of like my Notion stuff, having like my goals, my monthly goals, my stream schedule, my weekly plan, and my general to-do list in one page has changed my like everything. I see everything all the time. I don't miss anything now, but in a really good way. Also, we started stream by 7:30 today, +1. Had that goal back in there. We're probably starting stream by 7:30 on Wednesday as well. Okay, wait. So tomorrow, let me do this here. Cool, beautiful. Have a note for that now. Me when I want 3 a.m. hot dog, but I'm vegan. 3 a.m. tofu. I'm telling you, 3 a.m. Because for me, like I feel like I don't know if I used to not. I don't think I used to dislike the flavor of tofu, but like I just wasn't familiar with it. Yeah, for a lot of time. I honestly have not really had tofu until much later in life. Because like it was never just like an ingredient in my household, and it was just until I started buying it for myself. And then I feel like I thought it tasted like literally like nothing, but like now I know the taste of tofu, and like now when I'm cutting tofu and there's like a little piece and I eat it, I'm like, that's delicious. It could also have something to do with the fact that I'm always hungry. Especially, God, this last month, I really don't know. I feel like I can't be full for more than like 10 minutes. Like I'll eat and I'm like, damn, that was delicious. Like what's next? And like I feel like I keep going too. Like I'm not like sitting there trying to do something else. Like I'm like, you know what, I'm hungry. Let me make some more food. And I keep doing that. I know I'm off for the next sorry, for the next not hour. For the next 2 days now, not three. Are you gonna sleep at a regular hour today or like not really? Do you just kind of keep it? Doubt I'm not allergic to anything but cats. Oh my god. Well, speaking of which, I have uh I had a cat in my dream last night. Last night, I mean it was dream cat, but I think it was different dream cat. Like last night's dream cat was like in that dream that had become my cat. Yeah. And why I'm trying to think of what like prompted this dream. I don't know, but like we just like napped in my dream. Like I napped in my dream. I was so tired that I slept in my sleep. I don't think I've ever said that out. Like I don't think I ever said that sentence, even in my head. In quiet? No, I don't know what the what's the opposite of out loud. I was watching the SpongeBob movie yesterday, and I didn't realize the whole beginning of the movie was set on my birthday. Like King Neptune's crown was stolen the day I was born. Oh my god! Wow, you were born on a historical day. Do you do you know they almost killed Mr. Krabs that day? By the way, they almost well actually well it depends. Was it stolen? Was it like the night or was it like the day? Like was it the day of like the Krusty Krab 2 grand opening? Or was it a little bit after? Was it like the next day? Was it like after Plan Z like was put into place and then King Neptune realized that there was no crown and saw the note signed by Eugene Krabs? Also Chelsea, thank you for watching 15 streams in a row. Thank you for being here 15 streams. My God, happy 15. Oh, oh. Truly though, thank you. Thank you for spending your any of your time with me. I really again I appreciate it. Do you think your dream cat is someone's departed cat? Oh my God. What if though? Honestly, I wonder. Sometimes I think about those things where it's like, what if similarly, it's like what if it's not like someone else's cat? But like what if it's like someone that I knew? I forgot them being wasted. Oh, was the next day. Oh, it was the day after. Them being wasted was oh my god, yeah. I forgot that they got absolutely hammered off of ice cream. Those triple gooberberry sunrise Sundays things are no joke. They will have you burping and singing and dancing and who knows what else is coming out of you. I know when you get to the bottom of chat, just trying to make sure we don't forget because I almost forgot. I'm going to our Discord and also Gem Picks. Yes, let me do that. Let me get that out now, actually. Let me pull these here. But yes, I did the pulled, speaking of pulling, speaking of pulling, I did the pulled mushroom recipe with, after slicing the other mushrooms. So I didn't use the king oyster mushrooms like we did on stream, but like I had leftover mushrooms from, what do we use mushrooms for? We used mushrooms for, I don't remember what we used the mushrooms for, but we made something. We made something where we ended up using pieces of mushrooms, and I used those mushrooms to make the pulled, but with the pulled mushroom recipe again for the tacos that I ended up making on Saturday off stream, and it was also delicious. It works. I realized it works. It works great. I think, use a little bit too much tomato paste though, and I'll keep that in mind for the future. Where's here? Here's Discord. Oh, there's somebody. What's in Gen chat? Ooh, good morning. I love the good mornings. All right, let me get the art first. Holy. Oh my God, this is the thing. Oh, these are the prints. Look at this. This is so cool. This is sick. Here's a. That's so cool. Fun paper editions. Wait, let me see this. These are so cool. So like, do you like etch this onto something? What was the process of this like? Don't ask me to explain. Never mind. I take it all back. But like, oh my God, this is so cool. This is so cool. I like their top hat. I like their top hat a lot. The paper is awesome, by the way. This is so neat. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't understand how this works either. I'm just willing to accept that it does. I mean, like I'd happily find out, but I also that it seems to involve some like brain thinking, you know. So I just woke up. Oh, you're up for the night, Matt. You're not even, you're good. So like, what do you do? I mean, I'm trying to think about like my sleep schedule. I've been sleeping a lot lately. I don't think I've been waking up not tired though. I think I've still been waking up tired, but I've been sleeping a lot. But I've also been eating a lot. So I don't know. But last night I think I went to sleep at a relatively okay time. I did watch the Super Bowl kind of. I mainly watched it for the halftime show. But the high key, I was just that the game was kind of like ridiculous for so long that I was like, damn, okay, yeah. The bird is a starling. That's why it says starling down here. It's a self-portrait. That's so cool. What brought you this idea? Like what made you be like where like did you like what was the prompt for this? I drew onto an aluminum plate with some funky pencil and then coated it with some sort of silicone solvent mixture and then let that sit for a few days and then wash it off and somehow that lets me print with that. I don't understand either. Damn. RIP to the other peoples that didn't work out because of the thing. So did everyone end up like remaking theirs? Is that I feel like this is probably not intentional. Might be the paper. The way it kind of looks like there's another bird over here looking that way. This is like the little like wings, and then you get the little face here. But I think that's just happens to be how it turned out. Because this is a ridiculous amount of detail that I can't even imagine. I'm sure this is just probably part of the shine. But I see it. There's a little eye. There's a little beak, and then you have a little. This could even be arm. Could be a little wings there. I love these. These are awesome. That's so cool. Damn. You're like I've never like seen this type of like art medium before. I think this is the like you are my first. I mean, like we've gone through this before, but I think you are my first exposure to this, which I think is super cool. It's neat. Oh my god, wait, there's more stuff. There's more stuff on Discord and Gen Pix. We need another pet show and tell soon, by the way. Here we got a little sponge. I like him. I like how his pants are blue. Honestly, it looks like his bathing suit. I think he does have a blue bathing suit. And then on top of that, we also do have an opossum palm pal named Bean Burrito. Oh, we should make burritos again soon. We should make burritos again soon. Oh, I love burritos. Oh, we got to make rice tonight. Someone remind me when we're actually in the kitchen, remind me to also make rice. I got to think about when we're going to do it in the process, but I know I feel like I got the recipe in my head for today. I mean, I do have it written down also. It's on my phone and everything, so we're good. And it's also in chat if anyone ever needs it. But we got to make rice at some point because I feel like it's going to be very good with some rice on the side. The prompt was just self-portrait. So my concept, so when it came out as transgender and told my parents and told your parents, I chose the name Sterling. They joked that it was kind of silly and sounded like some douchey posh British dude from the 1800s who owns a library. So I decided to make that character and merge it with one of my nicknames, Starring. Oh, it's Starring. Or is it Starling? Starling. Okay, I saw your next message and I was like, wait. What? Like, is that necessary? I don't know how much of it you heard, because I realized I'm not wearing this mic. This mic is the one that you hear it all. But like they're out here, I just sometimes I'm like, you know, like when like a sub is like, "Are you done?" That's what I. Sometimes I'm like, did I are you? Is it what do you? What's I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, what's the point of that one? Why is that one a feature? I feel like they're doing more than they need to. But yes, bean burrito, my baby, bean burrito. Wait, sorry, bean burrito. I don't want to. I will not eat this. I want to eat a bean burrito, just not this one. This one will obviously survive and be super 11-11. Oh, never mind. Wow, the way you've really gotten into my head. I get really scared when I'm always hungry, like you're describing. I'm a bigger guy. I mean, like I feel like I've been. At first, I was like, I'm willing to accept right now that maybe it's because like whenever there's like a change in like how I'm feeling in terms of like, oh my God, wow, I've been a lot more thirsty lately. Like, or like, I haven't really been hungry at all lately, or I've been extra hungry lately, like definitely been extra hungry lately. Like it is sometimes it's good to like try to see if you can at least see a little reason why. Because sometimes there could be a medical aspect at play. I think it's because of my movement. I've been unrelated to that part though. Stretches lately have been great. I feel like I can see my increase. I started recording myself stretching too because I want to be able to see like if I'm actually like progressing, which I think I am. I think I am. Didn't like a children's book say that? No, it's I think I can. Yeah. Well, anyway, I think I am progressing in terms of my stretches. But yeah, I've definitely been moving a lot. And like the thing is sometimes like at night, like I'll literally like dance like with the lights off. I could still see. There's still some like glowing bits from outside, and like my eyes are pretty, I could still see. But sometimes it's really fun to just like dance with the lights off. Like I'll put in like I have like my headphones in, not the wired ones. I have like my wireless headphones in, and like you just kind of groove. I don't know. It's been very fun. And then during the day, I'm also practicing some other stuff, and that's been just getting me sweaty. Like I'm like cold because it's really cold out right now. Although I do have my window open. That's also why you hear stuff a little extra. I have my kitchen window open right now because I already know. We've been breathing in some raw New York for the last 38 minutes and 42 seconds. But I'm freezing a little. I'm not freezing, but I'm very cold in the morning. And then like I don't know, like I'll somehow get caught up in like a dance tutorial, and then I'm sweating. I'm wearing like a tank top and shorts, and I'm sweating. Bean burritori. Like, honestly, I feel like yeah. Sorry, I was so happy. I meant to say bean burrito. I forgot to type properly. That's okay. Woof. Bark? Maybe? I gotta think about what the response is for a woof. Burr. Burritor. Burritori. Burritori. Sounds like, I don't know what it sounds like. Anyway, do you know what I also found out? Kind of unrelated to any of this, but it has to do with us playing The Sims again. There's no celebrity, like, bits in The Sims 2. So Ruby Cup is going to be a star in her own way. She's going to define her own stardom by being super popular and being liked by everyone and being super desired by everybody. So that's what I've concluded. We will also let her get a job. We will let her get a job. We won't have to dig holes for the rest of our lives. But she is going to start building relationships with people, with several people, and also building upon her house and having parties, because that's what's going to make her feel cool and make her feel like a star. And she will become super wealthy without having to be out of the house all the time. We're going to make her not depressed. I think she's getting way better at being not as depressed as she is in The Sims 1, though, which I think is pretty important. She's not going to get a restraining order from Sarah McLachlan. Exactly. I love this for her. Thank you. Me too. I was thinking about this. Also, Kia, thank you for the lurk. But yes, me when I'm Tori from Victorious, but I'm cold. Well done. I will give that one a pin. No, I keep missing the thing. Wait, can I even do that? Well, actually, no. I might want to pin the. Should we? Maybe I should. Maybe I should do that too. Also, Kia, enjoy your 151st seltzer. I want a burrito. Me too. I like that. I mean, ever since it was mentioned, now I start thinking about it. I think we need to make another flour tortilla. I do want to make another burrito. I mean, like, I don't wish I had a larger tortilla press because that's just going to be like, that's going to take up way too much space. Realistically, I don't need a burrito press that's like this big, but I want a burrito wrap that's like this big. So I think I just got to roll it out. No, we'll make burritos again soon. Maybe next week. I want to make spring rolls. I want to make spring rolls again. Did we make spring rolls on stream? I think we made egg rolls. I don't think we've made spring rolls. So I don't know do I have spring? No, I don't have spring roll wraps. I got to get those too. But yeah, that's another thing that I want to make. So I think today we're doing our salt and pepper tofu. Tomorrow we're going to make, we're making tacos. I feel like Tuesdays are just fun for making tacos, and I want more practice with it. And so that's why I am throwing it in. But like, I'm going to try to do different fillings every single time. So at least not do the same repeat filling 2 weeks in a row, 3 weeks in a row. So tomorrow we're going to do, I think, more of like a pulled chicken type recipe. Hopefully a quick one. Like one that doesn't, because I think the mushroom one was really good. It did have a lot of steps in it. It had a lot of steps in it where like you needed to do something for like 5 minutes, for 10 minutes or whatever. So like, I think the actual like mushroom prep, like after cooking it, like once you put it onto like the stove, between that and the oven, I think that's what took most of the time. I want to see if we can get a taco recipe done when we make the tortillas, and then the actual fillings and stuff we can prepare basically the whole thing within like an hour from start of tortillas to having all the fillings and stuff for 11:11. Yes. I gotta go grocery shopping again tomorrow though, because I didn't get all the stuff that I need for the tacos. I'm almost out of sour cream. I just realized that. Um, but yeah, but I want to try different tacos, and then I feel like again Tuesdays are just the best time to do it. But we could do maybe next week we'll do burritos on Tuesday, and we'll make that tortilla again. I want to do it quick, really speed and like optimization is what I'm going for. I do think that the last batch of tortillas that I made, the ones that I made on Saturday, were some of my best ones yet, and those are the ones where I started like I thought I didn't think the least during it, but like I really just kind of like I went for it. I trusted myself, and I trusted my gut for what I should do. Oh my god, Mats, God, Mats, congrats on 2 million. 2 million from the COTS. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Matt. Matt, did you miss the 11-11? And wait, did I get my 11-11? Yeah, I did. Missed the 11-11, and then Matt's got a slots win. 2 million points on that. You caught 2 million. Don't feel bad if you end up losing them again. Like, as in, like, don't worry. If you want to gamble them all, you go for it. Whatever makes you feel the happiest. I suspect that at some point, if not almost immediately, Mads may gamble it all. Because Mads is here to play, not to win. All right, and then there you go. There you go. 4 million points. Matt's gonna do this until Mads is back to 0. But the thing is, regardless of what you call for, I think Mads will eventually spend it all. Because like I said, sometimes when you try to hold the top spot, depending on if you like to play slots and you like to play, oh my god. If you like to play slots and you like to play the gamble, I guess roulette is technically what it is, then having too many points sometimes feels like a curse. At least you don't then if it might stop you from gambling all. But if you don't think about playing them too much and you just like to have a lot of points, and that's where this goes in. That's all. I'm leaving it. Sounds good. I'm not risking it right now. Wait till you need a little rush later. Oh, the JK gamble all. There it is. Honestly, for a second, I thought I had 63 million points, and I was like, damn. But yes. But anyway, I think now might be an optimal time for us. Should I go with this lighting? Should I go with, maybe, let me see what the cotton candy is looking like. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold up. Let me do this. I'm going to mute myself for this one, though. Let me also do this. A few things here. Yeah, I think this one's kind of pretty. I was going to gamble it until I lost anyways. I do not like that many points. It freaks me out. Real. I feel you. Speaking of which. Here we go. Yeah, needed that. Oh god, I feel so much lighter. And bananas. Enjoy your 20-second seltzer. All right. All right. Kitchen is what we're going to do. But yes, also bananas. That's a good reminder. I feel like I need to get my seltzer too. I'm gonna bring my. It's so inspiring. I'm gonna bring this back to the kitchen. Actually, I'll make a seltzer when we get to the kitchen. But again, I do hope you enjoy your 20-second. And also, Matt, enjoy your 20 to 55th seltzer. Yeah, y'all are reminding me that seltzers are something for me to drink right now. It's 8:15. It's 8:15. Prediction. My brain's prediction. If we start cooking, let's say we start cooking. 8:25. We're sitting there. We're like, all right, we're gonna do this. By 10 o'clock, we're eating. By 10 o'clock, we're so eating. Oh, we're so good. We're so fine. Totally give us all 250K. Look, the next video will probably be out in sometime next week. Next video will probably be out sometime next week. 100K points, for per person that comments. So. There'll be more opportunities, although it isn't a 250K. I'm so sorry, Mads. But yeah, so let's switch mics. Let's get ready. By the way, Giselle, I've realized a way that I think something that I've been doing the last couple of days is I've been learning, like I've been watching K-pop dance tutorials. And I've been like going through because there are so many videos. I think that like learning K-pop dances is such a, I mean, it's such a popular thing that there's so many guides. There's so many dances and there's so many guides and so many tutorials to like specific dances and then also like just general ways to like retain choreography, to learn things, to have things look sharper, because people are always recording them and posting them. So like they want them to look good. So there's so much information out there for like that to help people with this. And I'm like, this is extremely useful. Like this is all you can carry across like any dance form. This is awesome. And so I've been doing those and those have been really fun. And they're also they're kind of hard. They're really hard. I'm like, damn. But like in the end, I think it's gonna hopefully clean up my dances a little bit. All right, let's switch mics. Let's hit this. That should be on. Let's change categories. To food and drink. Anyway, speaking of points, hold up, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just pin that. Gonna keep that up there. All right, we got food and drink. Food and drink category, mic. Let's switch mics because right now I definitely sound the same because I haven't switched yet. But let me just make sure that Not Johnny Says is listening to me because Not Johnny Says sometimes doesn't listen to me when I switch mics. All right, so now I switched. So okay, all systems Shrek. All systems Shrek. There it is. Cool. We're good. We're good. We're great. And also, Nikki, thank you for the lurk. All systems onion. It works. I don't even think it works if I say it. I think all systems onion is a chat exclusive. Let's actually do a few things here. Let's go to. What happens if I go to? What are we making tonight? I mean, I do kind of like the. I do like the jungle-based radio. Here, let's go back to. Let's go here. Put that on shuffle. Let's switch you. There we go. And then let me get my headphones. Oh, I need to make more mayo. Depending on how long, I think our recipe is already kind of involved tonight, so we probably won't make the mayo tonight. But I do need to make more mayo. Maybe we can do it tomorrow, honestly. We might do that tomorrow. Let me just put my candle away. Oh no, I don't have a place for it right now. I'm just gonna leave it over there and hope for the best. All right, let's rotate you. And bring that down, bring that around. Don't need to sing everything we do. And then let's grab a cable. Oh, my legs. They're in pain, but it's good, I think. They're in pain / pause. I'm telling you, by the end of this year, I will be able to do a standing split. I'll be able to lift my leg next to my ear. You're hearing it now, not even first, I probably said this before, but like we're making progress. We're making progress or doing it on the floor. I believe in us. I think eventually we'll be able to do it next to our face. All right, let's turn you on too. Splendid. SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh, it's the show. Top picks for you was literally SpongeBob SquarePants. They know me. Wait, that's so cute. Aw. All right, let's bring you down. Hopefully we don't break anything in the process. And let's bring you around. get the chair back over here so after stream I can sit down. Do you know what else I've realized? I've realized that sitting, not sitting. I've realized that like during the day, I kind of like to like be on my computer standing up. Like it really, I feel like my legs just generally feel a lot better when I do that. And I was very surprised with that. I didn't expect, I was like, maybe I need to like rest more. But then I realized like when I stand up after sitting for a bit, I'm like, why does this all hurt? Like I feel like I haven't moved my body in years. Okay, so if I switch to this, nope, that's not the button. If I switch to this, okay, now y'all are staring at that, but you're not watching me firmly grasp the camera, POV. Y'all ever seen a counter before? It looks a little bit like that. It doesn't actually count though. It's very, very misleading name. I think that we could have done a lot better as a society, but we work with what we got. I also realized I can't hear the music at all because I didn't end up connecting my headphones, so I just put it in, and now I did get to, not even get to, I unfortunately missed Sade's Smooth Operator, which is going to not really haunt me because I can listen to it in my own time, but you know, it's unfortunate when you don't get to hear the song that you like. And if you're watching the VOD, then I didn't hear it because it didn't play. Because it didn't play. All right, what does this look like? That's pretty cool. Wow, the kitchen actually looks really pretty. I'm like seeing it as if it's like the first time, but like, that's kind of nice. All right, let's see if this works. Cool, beautiful. And then one last thing is to connect my headphone. And I think we should be just about good to go. What if I put the BRB on there? Does it look kind of laggy to you? No, it's kind of moving. It's getting there. And let's switch this to that. Beautiful. Oh, I love this song. Why don't y'all tell me a banger was playing? All right. Phenomenal. I am gonna have to ruin the vibe by changing those lights. Oh, it is so pretty though. I feel like I might get like softbox lights or something for YouTube, and then I might just bring that out for streams here so that we can still keep that ceiling light because I like it. What if I do this split? How does that look? Hold on, I won't change the lighting yet. Why am I kind of getting cold now? All right, so we're gonna be cooking this this keyboard today. We're gonna be frying that. Oh, hair, hello. Guess what? A banger is playing. Oh, hell yeah. See, thank you for letting me know. See, that's the kind of support I'm looking for. That's all I'm asking, you know? All right, let's zoom this in too, and then I'm gonna flashbang us a little bit. It's funny because when it's like on, it doesn't feel like it's super bright. Oh, I just lost all my zoom progress. I zoomed in, and then I reset the zoom. One more zoom in. Beautiful. All right, let's do it. Let everything adjust. Beautiful. Hi. Let's see this. Cool. We are up, we are running. A little chilly in here. It is a little chilly in here. We're gonna close Raw New York for now. Plus with this mic you hear everything. Whew. All right. And then for this, what are we making today? We're making salt and pepper tofu. Oh, I'm so excited. I love this. This dish looks so good. I also haven't had something like, I haven't deep fried anything in a while, but I feel like I really like the crusties from this. I want the little crunch when I bite it. We're gonna try really hard to get to get a good consistency here. Because I think that every time we've deep fried something, it's been like I'm still very inexperienced when it comes to deep frying, but I think we've done enough and we've learned enough like I think about now, like the moisture, like the water that's going into it, like we're gonna try to really make sure that we're gonna be doing a step to actually draw the water out of the tofu, draw more water out of the tofu apart from, I don't even think we're gonna be pressing it. I think we're gonna be rinsing it, and then we're gonna be kind of boiling it in like salted water, and then we're gonna be patting it dry. And that should hopefully, sounds ironic, but withdraw a lot of the water or get rid of a lot of the water and the moisture in it. So hopefully that'll help with the deep frying, and then making sure that our oil is the right temperature throughout for this will hopefully help. I know last time, or like some of the past times we've deep fried stuff, we've had some light issues, not like issues, but like some things like weren't working out as expected. And then, because I hadn't considered the temperature of the oil going down after the first batch went in. So like, it's like these little things that I'm gonna try to think about. Although I think we might be able to fit it all in one go. We're gonna be using two things today. We're gonna be using our Dutch oven, and we're gonna be using our wok. So two of our hefty pieces of equipment. The Dutch oven is going to be for the actual frying and boiling actually of the tofu, the pre-boiling that we're gonna be doing. And then the wok is gonna be used for the final kind of tossing of everything in the final, I don't even know if like, I don't even think is stir frying even the right word for this? Maybe, and we're cooking it in oil with some veggies. So is there any more prep that we need to do? I don't think so. We are gonna be starting off by cutting our veggies. Then we're going to be preparing our tofu. By preparing our tofu, we're gonna be cutting it up, and we're gonna be doing the boiling, then we're gonna take it out, we're gonna pat it dry. And then the next step, I think, is gonna be heating up our oil, really. Maybe we'll mix together our seasoning, but everything, it's pretty minimal in terms of like ingredients. Stop ovening me. It's the first time anyone's ever made like a joke about the name of it in here, shockingly. I expected it to be like day one too, but we've used it so many times that no one's mentioned it. I'm like, damn. I feel like my cousins growing up used to say it all the time. And Brandon, enjoy your 4th seltzer. I hope you're well. Lots of love to you. Happy Monday. Cool. So let's move this to the side. Let me wash my hands. Let's get everything out, and then I'll wash again. I washed before stream, but we'll do this. Cutting board out, looks good. Let me put this back here. Oh, my mate is still over there. And I'm actually gonna pour myself a seltzer and take a sip as we begin, so I remember to stay hydrated during this, because I do tend to forget. I mean, I definitely thought it. Okay, cool. Because like, I feel like I've almost become desensitized to it, because like for me, that's the only, I didn't know that that's what I mean, there's a reason why. It's like a full circle moment. Like it's like, yes, but then that's why. It's like, oh, it also, but then it's like, oh, but that's why. Also, raffles live at 30,000 points. If you want to enter, you can type an exclamation point join in chat, and you could possibly win some. But like it's been overwritten ever since, because I've said it so many times since getting it. So now like, I forgot that was a thing. But growing up, like that was the only version that I knew. Here we go. I'm gonna leave her over here with my mate. I'm gonna put this over here. And then I'm gonna actually clean the mate afterwards, because that's just not a problem for us now. This is gonna be fine. I'm gonna put this sideways because we're gonna be grabbing some paper towels, and I don't want that to get in the way. Look at all these points. Good evening, Johnny and chat. Good evening, Brandon. Lovely to have you here. And Bugstress, enjoy your 21st seltzer. Seltzer, good reminder. Yes, that's what I was doing. I'm gonna pour a little bit, just to give myself a teeny little sip. Delish. And then let me see what ingredients we're gonna need. I think we're just using, the only things we're really cutting here are, I don't even think we're cutting onions. I think it's garlic and peppers. Let's see. I mean, I do have it. It is noted down here. That's my shopping list. Oh, and then we'll go through, during like, oh my God, for a second I thought it was 11:11 again. During like some waiting period, I'll go through what our plan is for Friday, because Friday's gonna be our Valentine's Day stream. That looks fine. Let me pull you up, because I actually did not copy over the ingredients. I just copied over the steps. So we will need, so this recipe claims to be 30 minutes. It claims to take 30 minutes. Also, congaries and congarts to Brandon and Bananas. Congarts all the winners, congaries all the winners. 15K each. Spend them as wisely or unwisely as you'd like to. Okay, so we're gonna be using some green onion, which we have. I'm gonna be pulling some off of our stock that's growing behind us on stream every day. We'll need some sweet peppers, some garlic. We'll need an egg. Cool. And then for the actual seasoning, we need garlic, salt, and white pepper. I don't have garlic salt, but I have salt and I have garlic powder. And apparently it's from the internet, from my searches, that what I've generally found is like a 3-to-1 ratio of salt to garlic powder. So I think we need 1 teaspoon, so 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and then we'll use a 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper. And that'll be our seasoning that we're gonna end up putting on this before we fry. And then after we fry, you could sprinkle some more on top. Salt shake. Damn, 7 in a row. Thank you, Brendan, for being here. Thank you for all these streams. My goodness. I appreciate that a ton. My God, thank you. Again, I'm so honored. Sorry, I'm so honored. Me and my very long forehead. What if I get closer? I forget that we can Jimmy Neutron this thing. Brain blast. You can see the top of my bun. All right, I gotta stop leaning on that. Just chest. I feel like, like when there's like a video or like a picture of like a dog, like that's a wide stance, my guy, or whatever, and it's like, anyway, that's what I feel like during that. I like it. And Pablo, enjoy your 39th seltzer. Thank you for claiming that too. I kind of want to pour myself some more. I will in a moment. But anyway, in terms of stuff that we're gonna prepare, I'm gonna wash my hands and then I'll grab this stuff. My nose is also kind of itchy. I'm gonna scratch that before I wash. We're not chopping any onion today, so no tears. No more tears. Roll like that kid's shampoo or something, or tears. Whatever you want it to be. So at the end of the day, they can't stop me from reading it differently in my head. I mean, they probably can if they play a song really loudly, then it's hard to think, but I don't think they're gonna, no one from, is it L'Oreal? I don't even know. Wonderful. Hands is what I have. Okay, let's grab our stuff. So first step here is, I believe, just to start chopping stuff. I think let's grab our green onion because that's all the way over here. And I already have a piece that ripped off on its own because it grew too long. So we are going to be, this is gonna be one of them. This one's in pain. Some of these stalks are so long. They're growing strongly though. Oh my goodness, Aleha! Enjoy your 21st seltzer! Send me to deliver an important message. Oh my God. Vex, what's it gonna be? I fear. I've been saying I fear a lot. I mean it though. Let's grab you. Yeah, you seem like a good one. Knock, knock. Who's there? Is this Tyler? Yeah, it is. Oh, hell yeah. It says we need, I mean, honestly, this might be enough. Let's stick with these 2 pieces for now, and then we'll send this back. I actually think I'm going to, what's cool is like, hold up. You got a little, you can see all like the roots and stuff over here, which I think is super neat. I'm gonna change the water real quick. You said to say knock knock. Oh, that's very sweet. Never mind. Never mind on the who's there. Knock knock is perfect, as is. Sorry for even expecting a punchline. That's on me. All right, let's stick this back in here. And let me rip off this little dead piece here. And now these will return to be behind us. Oh, tofu. I've only had tofu and pad thai. Ooh, we really do need to make our pad thai soon. I keep mentioning it. I keep mentioning us making pad thai and how we have like all the ingredients for it. I think it was, oh my God, who was it? Someone, was it Dyslexapro? That was like, you know, for someone who's not planning on making pad thai, you sure have an awful lot of ingredients to make pad thai. And I was like, damn, you're right. And like we do, and we should. I've never been able to find decent pad thai here. Honestly, I haven't had pad thai at a place in a while, but I've only made it once, which is why I think I've been buying ingredients for it. Now we're so ready for it. Now we got what we need. We have our sugar. I think we even have the noodles. We're set, and we have our tamarind paste. So I should put that in the schedule soon. That's a good reminder, actually. But yes, we're making some salt and pepper tofu, and it's basically like deep fried, seasoned tofu with some just like bell pepper pieces and garlic and we're going to be making rice as well, which we can't forget. Well, I'm going to be using my saucepan. I'm going to be using my Dutch oven, and we're going to be using our wok. We got stuff. All right, so the first thing that we'll grab, so we have this. Let me grab our other veggies. We're going to just be taking out, so normally it asks for you to just use one, oh, did I use my other bell pepper? Or do I only have one? Wow, I only have one bell pepper. I swore I had another one. All right, well, we got another one here. Bell pepper, green onion. I actually don't have any of the bases for this because I'm continuing to grow it. So we'll see if we even need to use that. And let me get my tofu out as well, and some garlic. Yeah, this should be good. We're dicing just about everything too. So for this, I'm gonna be using a firm tofu because I bought like 7 of these today. No, we are gonna be using a firm tofu though. Yeah, I think that's basically it. And let's get some garlic. Hell yeah. We need 2 cloves of garlic. I think we'll be good with, oh, we actually have 2 left in here. That's perfect. I'll just throw this here. Wow, I feel like just by the color you can already kind of tell, and you can see the knife marks. I re-seasoned my cutting board. Let's do this. I'm gonna be running my dishwasher tonight. So I'm gonna be using a couple of these bowls. One of them is gonna be for my veggie scraps. You can even see like the droplets of water that haven't been absorbed. Seasoning the cutting board really does. I forget how much of a difference it makes. It's nice. Oh, I have to sharpen the knife though. Okay, so this seems good. And this is gonna be for our egg. We're gonna be cracking an egg in here. Cassidy, hi. Hello. Let me see, I'm gonna have to know when that stream is happening. Vegetarian King, I will tell you. I'll post it in the stream schedule, and I'll mention it on stream ahead of time. Maybe next week we can make pad thai. I'd love to. Let me put a note for myself, and then after stream I'll see it for making pad thai. Cause you're right. We need to do this. 2025. Where's my to-do list? Here it is. Oh, defrost chicken, and then also make pad thai on stream. Cool. Because it's been a long time since we've done it. Pad thai was one of our first few recipes that we've actually made on stream, and this was before I even moved here, so I'd love to do it in this kitchen. And I'd also love to like make it like a little bit more frequently, I don't know. Okay, cool. So we have our garlic cloves, we have our red bell pepper. We're probably not gonna use all of this. I would say we're probably gonna use just like a third of it, perhaps. Probably a third of it, or maybe let's use half the pepper. We'll use half the pepper, I'll save the other half. I'll cut it into strips, and then I'll dice half of it, and I'll leave the other half as just strips, and I'll have that as like a little snack for later. But yes, but Cassidy, how are you doing today? How are you all doing today, by the way? How's everyone's Monday been? Have they been okay? Has it been a relatively, does the week feel like it's gonna be, do we have any vibes for the week yet? It is Valentine's week, Valentine's Day week, the week of Valentine's Day. So some people are doing preparations, some people are not thinking about it, some people are thinking about it but not doing any preparations. There's a lot of angles to this, truly. I'm just very excited for it because there are no, right now I'm living in a reality with it where there's no expectations with it. So like anything that I do is just like a little adding a little spice to what would normally be a regular Friday for me. And so I'm really stoked to I've just been preparing some stuff to do on stream that I'm super excited for. Let me also I'm gonna grab a plate for us to put our veggie scraps on, not veggie scraps, but like to put our veggie bits on. And then I'll grab some Tupperware for the rest of the pepper. So we'll put our pepper slices in there. I'm okay, anxiety filled, because my manager wants me to go to the office on Wednesday for the first time in 5 years. Not excited, how are you? I'm sorry to hear that. I had a couple years of being remote also, and then they started asking us to come in, and I was not very happy about it. Still not, still not, to be honest. But so my heart is with you. I hope that it ends up being a better experience than expected. But I'm sorry that like they're having you do that. I don't know. Every instance that I've seen a company do that in has never been for the benefit of the employees, and it's never ended up benefiting the company. It just, yeah. No more remote. I'm partially remote now, so I have to go in for about like half the week. Well, for technically less than that, but like honest, I'm gonna be real with you. From what I've been seeing, I feel like that's gonna change eventually. I feel like they're gonna end up making us come in more. I don't know. A lot of these companies have a lot of higher ups that have just making these decisions. But yeah, not looking great. But working with what I got, still grateful for like what I have. I'm keeping that in mind. But you know, I got my little pocket of people that we complain to each other for because it's nice and it feels better. No winners, and we all have disease going. Exactly. The decisions are coming from people that will probably never even meet me personally either. But yes, had a terrible weekend at work. Oh my God, yeah, because Valentine's Day, that's got to be busy for you. What would you say is more busy, Valentine's Day or like Christmassy holiday season? Manager came back Saturday. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Not very hyped, very busy, very tired. Very little capacity, no time for homework. Oh my God, I forget that like on top of all of that, you have like class. Damn, I'm sorry. And I hope that the place stops getting robbed beside you too. I'm concerned. I feel like it happened twice in 2 weeks. I'm like, I don't know when the next one is due. Hopefully there is no next one, but like, I feel like you've just been carrying so much weight on your mind. Did the song just have a knock or was that a person? I think that was the song. Yeah, it's the song. The beat. I think it was like the kick drum. He wants to meet all the execs and important people, but I think he knows I'd rather find a new job than go back to the office in any capacity. So he'd let me work around that. Got it. So exactly. Truly. So do you think it's Cassidy? Do you think it's if you want to, you don't have to talk about it too much if you don't want to. So only share what you want to share, of course. And you could also, anytime I ask you a question, you could be like, I'd rather not talk about it. I'd rather not say. Do you think this is like a one-time going in thing? Like it's like you have to go in, but then after that, like you can go back to doing what you were doing beforehand. Christmas by far. Valentine's Day is number 2 though. Easter, Mother's Day, and Halloween, Canadian Thanksgiving are all about the same. Interesting, because for me, like when I think about getting chocolates for someone, like Valentine's Day, I feel like would be so much heftier than like Christmas, but I guess not. It's only because I feel like for Valentine's Day, chocolates is like, I feel like getting chocolates for Valentine's is in my head, not saying it's crossword, but in my head akin to like setting up a tree for Christmas. But I feel like for Christmas, there's so many different angles of things you can do, like making cookies and different types of decorations, so many other types of gifts that like I feel like chocolates have a lot more competition of like activities that someone would choose to do. But Valentine's Day, I feel like flowers and chocolate is like the marketing go-to. But that is good to know. Actually, what do I want to start with here? Let's do some washing. Let's wash this up. Let's chop this up. I think this can be chopped up kind of semi-finely. We are also going to be using our salad spinner strainer today. Okay. How likely do you think it's going to be, or what are the odds? How doable, rather, do y'all think it is for us to be able to? We're going to use our salad spinner as a strainer for the tofu. And it's firm tofu. It's not extra firm tofu, though. Keep that in mind. What are the odds that we can like gently salad spin our tofu to dry it? I think we can. Hold on, I need to get some bar rags. I want to keep a bar rag in my pocket. This is so odd because now that it's freshly seasoned, the water doesn't get absorbed anymore. So it just like sits here unless I like move it off or like spread it. I'm gonna keep this towel here. I'm gonna use this to just dry my hands every time I get them wet with anything. All right, so cut the green white onion parts. We're not gonna be using the white onion. 3 stalks, we're gonna use 2. We're only using firmer, more pungent whites for the dish. Dice the green onion whites. Oh, technically we don't need these bits then. Let's just use the bottom bits. Let's just do it anyway, whatever. Can you see that? Yeah, y'all can see that. For sure, a one-time thing. After quarantine stuff died down a bit, our office leased out one of our floors so they couldn't make everyone come back if they wanted to, especially my position. Literally for no reason for us to be in the office, and it works better for us to not be in the office. Yeah. I feel like my role also works better. Like there's no, like when I go into the office, like, do you know what we do? We go on Zoom calls. There are no meeting rooms available, and we go on Zoom calls from our desk and we can't hear anyone. So, versus like like y'all see, my regular work setup at home is what y'all see on stream. We got our studio mic. We got a nice camera. We have a very controlled environment. I have so much more desk space. I'm way more comfortable. Everything is just like a lot more convenient. I'm glad it's a one-time thing for you. Like it's not like a starting now, you're gonna have to start going back. But I'm sorry that you do have to go though, because the anxiety is definitely, real and understandable. I'm trying to think what the best way to cut this is. The thing is, I'm trying to cut this in a way where like I have where it doesn't end up being like an entire strand that's like connected like this. Like to have them separated like that. So that's what I'm trying to do, like that little slide. Because when I do like this, you see how like this one kind of stays? It's like, I don't get the full cut on there. But maybe if I cut it with a little bit a more forward part of the knife, it'll be a little better. I guess we'll find out. Oh wait, I missed stuff. Yeah, but more people get Christmas holiday chocolate than people who participate in Valentine's Day. Chocolate has gifts, and not just for partners, but for everyone. Chocolate is dessert and snacks, holiday events, chocolate stocking stuffers, hosts. Yeah, that makes sense. Bit interesting though. Maybe I should get myself chocolates for the holidays now. Our team at the moment is mostly spread out across the country now, so I'm thankful for that. Oh, absolutely. It's not our fault. Y'all lease office buildings and don't need it. Exactly. Cutting green onions with scissors. I need to get some kitchen shears. You're so right. I agree. And working a little more on my online. Ooh, exhibit idea. I have lots of people interested in participating. Working on Google Forms for artists to fill out. Also thinking about promotional material and whatnot. Think I'm gonna go with Squarespace and buy the one-on-one subscription. Won't get the domain because yeah, I don't want to have to pay for the whole year. This time, yeah, absolutely. This is my first time curating. And I'm not anticipating making any money from this, so I don't want to invest too much into it. Absolutely. And what's good is at least you can make the site, and then you could work on the site without it being public. And then once you want it to be public and usable, honestly, that kind of works. Using the front of the knife and just pushing this in is cutting it a little bit better. I'm going to sharpen my knife soon again anyway, but that kind of worked into that idea. Although look, this piece here, you could see it happen again. But yeah, you can work on the site. I think it forces you to get to start the trial when you begin, and then so like that part's unfortunate. But like once you work on it, if after like 2 weeks you're still like working on it and you're not ready for it to be public yet, then I think you can still work on it without it being published for the open internet. And then once you feel like it's good to go, then you could publish it, so you can start paying the moment you want people to be able to see it. I gotta rinse this too. I interviewed for that sales job, and they were like, "We want you to travel and go to other offices, even internationally." It's a lot of movement. I mean, depending on like what you're going for. I think the only way they can convince me to go into the office is to travel internationally. If they do, maybe that could be a bargaining chip. There's always room to negotiate. Well, it depends on how much you're willing to lose. Or willing to risk, rather. Usually there's not as much of a risk asking, but it also depends on like where there's so many factors involved. Like, you never really know someone's situation, what the company's like. Took me like 10 minutes to decide if I should, there we go. To decide if I should sort my Barbie movie DVDs by release date or alphabetical order, because every DVD is alphabetical, but the series are by release date. Interesting, but I decided with alphabetical because none of the ones I have sequels yet. Are you, that reminds me, first of all, super cool. Are you talking about like hard copies? Because I recently, Passion got me to create my Letterboxd account, so I now have a Letterboxd account. Now, this isn't even something that I'm like, hey, follow me on Letterboxd, because like, I'm still like I'm not figuring out how to use it, but I'm learning how to use it in a habit type of sense, where it's like, I know how to use it, but like, I haven't used it yet. So like, but I'm hoping that it will in watching things. It will, one, get me to watch more things. And two, it has been very fun so far. Passion sent me a bunch of lists of like movies in certain categories that I've been going through and slowly adding, like the ones that I've seen at least. I still have so many more to like look at. But that's what that reminded me of. They'd have to pay me a hell of a lot more. Oh yeah. I feel you on that. And international travel. Also, hi Lily. This I kind of want to save as a little, well, this one I kind of want to eat as a little snack. And then for this, what I'm going to do is, I mean, normally what I would do is, I like to cut along here. This is what I like to do. I like to cut along here, the top. And then I pull this out like that. Then you can just kind of pull this off. Do you want to know something super cool? I did not know this would come off like that. That was awesome. Does that happen every time? Can I just do that? Normally, like I feel like I would like have like flipped it upside down and I would have just tried cutting, but this thing just ripped off. Like it wasn't even attached to there. It's like they assembled this. Sweet. This I could probably just throw into my veggie scraps. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that in there. And that's gonna go into my my veggie broth. Delicious. Good pepper. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put these in my Tupperware. I'm gonna save these as a little snack, and I'm probably gonna eat it a little later tonight. I love the crunch. Kind of nervous for planes these days though, understandable. It does not help the anxieties that come with flying. You said you interviewed. Wait, was there anything more? Did you end up, is that process still going on, or is that process done right now? Are they going to use this? And then this I'll save. That was so tasty. And Lily, enjoy your 388 seltzer. Has your day been treating you okay? Did you finish your Valentine's Day stuff for the homies? Once again, shout out the homies. Yours, mine, and everyone else's. Some of the homies actually watched the YouTube channel, surprisingly. I didn't expect it. So now I'm like, could they be in here right now? If any of the homies are in here, then shout out to you. I appreciate you. Fresh pepper, yeah, it's so tasty. It's so good. See, now I'm just like, I kind of want to snack on it now, but I got to save some. I mean, like I said, I'm just. By the way, Deluxe Pro, I put in my February goals to make the first purchase for the garden. So I will be making a move on that. I got like 3 weeks. I look there as if I have a calendar there. It's just a mirror. Move the garlic out of the way. And let's get one more chop over there. Beautiful. Let's get one more of these. We don't need a ton of pepper for this. I believe it's, you know, it's gonna just accompany the tofu. Probably right before we do the deep frying, we can prepare the rice. Yeah, right before we deep fry, we'll do the rice. So I'm just gonna quickly, oh, got a piece over here. Honestly, I should have just cleared the green pepper, not the green pepper, the green onion. There we go. right, now that we have this, let's grab you. I'm just gonna start putting stuff onto the plate over here. I know you can't really see it. Do that. Technically, we should be using the white parts of the green onion, but I did not actually keep that part. I'm using it to grow more, and I have not. I mean, I could just buy more, but it's too late now in terms of my commitment to that. Sometimes I just cut one of those bad boys up with some salt and pepper and call it my snack. Yeah, honestly, it's such a good. I love it. That's why I'm literally saving some. It's such a good snack. I'm saving it literally as my snack for tonight. Like I'm gonna be snacking on this, just like probably like 30 minutes after stream. Now, I don't think we're gonna have leftovers. We might have leftovers if I'm willing. With the rice, hopefully with the rice we should have leftovers. So now I'm gonna take these strips and I'm just gonna keep these in some Tupperware over here. And I'm gonna save this as a little snack for a little later tonight. Because I think it's a great snack. It's phenomenal. I love bell pepper. I've started seeing it called sweet pepper, which I think is a nice name for it too. And then let's take care of this. I'm gonna rinse off the knife. They told me they would get back to me, and if I don't hear back in 2 weeks, to call them. I don't know what that means exactly, but they're asking for a lot for the bare minimum. I'm like, oh God, it's all continue looking. Definitely good to keep your options out there in that case. But yeah, but props to you for going through the process. Interviewing for a job is like, it is a lot. It does, applying to jobs is already like an effort, and then interviewing for different jobs, it takes a bit out of you. I mean, to put it, and that's even downplaying it. It really is. It's yeah. So props to you for going through the process in general. And I hope that you end up finding something, whether it's this or something else, that ends up like satisfying your needs and working for you. Maybe the real calendar was the reflections you made along the way. I'm gonna start saying that. Oh my God, there was a comment, what was it? I don't even know, but it was one of those comments, you've definitely seen this on like some video. Like it's like, cause it's a comment that applies to like different things, but it's like, is this real? I'm literally shaking. And I saw that recently on a video that was just like, the comment hits so well for it. And then Passion used that one on me recently when I sent a video of something else that was like so dumb in the best way. And now that's becoming the next thing that's stuck in my head. Not sure what's going on there, but let me just get that off there. All right, here we're just gonna kind of break this up a little bit. Sorry, I want to see what else I missed. Aw. Okay, phenomenal. That's a great idea. What the kind of thing looks like. Oh yeah, the virtual gallery. Yeah. I'm excited to see how it turns out. Also, when you're working on the site, if you have any questions on like how to make something look a certain way, let me know. I am happy to help, happy to assist. Especially if it's something that I have any knowledge on. I haven't done something in Squarespace in a while, but I've made Squarespace layouts before. For some freelance stuff that I used to do. One day, I'm gonna get one of those like rectangular knives, like the ones that look like this on the top. Hi, you store tidy whities. All right, so this, I'm actually gonna put, I'm gonna put this one in a little bowl because the garlic is gonna go in separately. Put that in here. There we go. Get in there. Cool. So we have this little platter over here. Also, we saw Teddy Whitey's. How are you doing today? How was your weekend? We got our green onion, which again, we're using the greens. We should be using the whites, but it is what it is at this point. We have our red bell pepper, and then we have some garlic over here. The rest of this is going to be preparing the tofu. We also need to get, let me crack the egg while we're at it actually. I haven't heard this song in a while. Trash Panda, oh my God, hi. Enjoy your 100th seltzer. Enjoy your 100th seltzer. Welcome back. It's so good to see you, hi. I'm well, my weekend was good. Go Birds, go Birds. I saw that Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl. They seem to be the only ones playing, but it was awesome. It was yeah. I mainly watched for the halftime show, but I will say it's nice to see because like that was the team that I like. I don't follow football very much, but I was just rooting for the Eagles just out of everyone else around me was, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, hell yeah, I'm into this. I like your reasoning. And so it's just fun to see a team that you're rooting for seem to dominate. Just wanted to pop in and say hi, gonna head out and have dinner with the homies. Enjoy dinner. I hope that the food is delicious. And thank you for coming in and saying hi and claiming your seltzer as well. But yeah, happy 100. I made it to triple digits, you did. Yeah, you deserve the clap. Sound effect. All right, I'm gonna crack this egg and move on. Beautiful. We're actually only using half the egg. But like, what if we like scrambled the other half? I mean, we're gonna scramble this. We might just throw the other half of this egg in as well. The other half of this egg in, like, and actually cook it. So this egg is gonna be used. So essentially, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the tofu. Let's drain the tofu now, and I'll keep a little fork on the side here. We'll break this up real quick. Cool. So we're gonna be using half of this as part of the coating for the tofu, but I'm gonna leave this just over here on the side, and I'm going to open this pack of tofu. There we go. I have a lot of ideas, but we need help. I think I have to find a job. I need rice and beans and hire someone. I love rice and beans. We should make that too. I'm kind of scared of someone stealing my ideas. Ooh, what kind of like, I mean, it's like, yeah, scared of someone stealing your ideas. I'm like, so what are your ideas? No, but like what, when you say your ideas, are these like business ideas? Or is it like ideas for like something within a specific industry? Like I know I said it and I was like, wait. But like, is it like ideas of like something that you want to pursue, or is it like creative ideas within a specific form? Does that make sense? Or you don't have to go into it if you don't want to either. I've been super busy and stressed with packing for a move, but I'm so happy to be here. I hope that the move is going okay. Is that something that's happening like soon, or like you're just preparing for a move that's going to happen at some point in the future, but like you still got like months and stuff? Are you moving? Is this like a? I don't even know. Moving can be very stressful. I've never seen moving not be stressful. I've just seen moving be less stressful than other moves, just depending on the circumstance. So something that I actually have never done, but they end up doing this video, and I'm like intrigued by it, is rinsing their tofu. They're like, you don't have to rinse it, but they're like, we just prefer to. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a go. Then I'm gonna rinse this tofu, just because I haven't done it before, and I like to try things. We're going to cut it into cubes. Now, I don't trust my ability to cut this evenly, horizontally at least, so I'm going to cut it, I'm going to stand it up like this, and then I'm going to push it down. Yeah, I'll put this here for now. Business ideas that would he oh, got it. I'm an ideas guy. Hell yeah. Hey, you got a creative mind, you know? It's exciting. I love that. I leave next week. Back to, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Are you, do you have to like limit the stuff that you can move just like due to like the sheer type of like distance thing? I'm assuming you say back to Cali, I'm assuming you're moving states. Like, are you like just keeping it minimal in terms of what you're taking with you? Or do you have to move like a bunch of, do you have to move everything? All right, let's try to, okay, that feels pretty solid. And now from here, we're gonna cut it in half. Then from here, we're gonna go there and there. And then from here, do the same thing. I think here it's the same idea. I think we're still gonna go for halves. Unless I do in thirds. Let's go in thirds-ish. Beautiful. So now we have these, and what we're gonna do is something that I haven't done before, and so they're all about this size, I would say. We're going to take a saucepan. We're gonna fill it up with water. We're gonna heat up the water. We're gonna throw about a teaspoon of salt in it. I think we're gonna use about 4 cups of water. We're gonna throw a teaspoon of salt in there, and then once the salt is dissolved and it's hot, we're gonna throw this in. We're gonna cover it for about 2 minutes, I think, 2 to 3 minutes, and then we're gonna uncover it for another 2 to 3 minutes, and then we're gonna take them out and we're gonna drain them. And hopefully it should, one, season these a little bit with some salt, and then also mainly it's there to draw out the moisture for the tofu, and it'll help it crisp up a little bit better when we end up deep frying it. And then once it's out and it's good there, then we're going to coat it in some egg, and then we're gonna coat it in some cornstarch, and then we are going to deep fry the tofu, take it out, and then kind of fry it in a wok with the vegetables and the coating that's on it. I'm bringing it all. I have a pile for donation, but basically everything. Oh my goodness. Whoa, that is a lot. There's a lot of packing. Have you ever done a move this big before? Or did you do a move? You said back to Cali, so I'm assuming you did this type of move in a direction before. Yeah, that seems fine. Look at all that water just sitting there. All right, that's rinsed. So what I'll do now is I'm going to grab, let's grab our saucepan. Let's move you over. Here we go. Hopefully doing this to make things a little less dizzy maybe. Oh, hold on one sec. You're just gonna be staring at this for a moment. Oh, we're all caught up. All right, give me a sec. I'll fix this. I didn't pull out the, I didn't pull this out far enough. There we go. Oh wait, am I gonna need anything? I'm gonna need cornstarch and stuff. So let's do that. Let's grab some cornstarch. We have salt, we have cornstarch. I think that's it. Egg, cornstarch. Yeah, I don't think we need sugar for this. So let's make some adjustments here. We got our cornstarch, we got the rag there. Let's turn you down. Let's try to do this without tripping. And then let's see what, let's see if that helps. Okay, well, we're staring at something. Cool. Let's do this. Oh, let's actually, we're going to deep fry these in the Dutch oven. but we're also gonna be making rice. So either way, we're gonna be using this. So what if we did, let's do that part in here, and then we'll do the deep frying in the Dutch oven. Because either way, this is going to end up getting used, and we're not gonna do the rice until we do the deep. So after we drain it, we'll prepare the rice. I'm still here. After we drain it, we'll prepare the rice. I'm still here. And then, I'm talking out loud mainly at this point. So tofu, boil, take it out, drain it. Make the rice, put it there. Then we got 18 minutes, oh yeah, to deep fry, 11:11. 11:11. Honestly, at least it worked, even if I didn't get it. Yeah, I moved around a lot, but it never gets easier for me. Damn. I mean, like, I feel like it's a lot of effort every single time. Like, it just sounds like it is. Do you, I don't even know. I mean, you probably are thinking about moving all the time. Like, at this point, you probably spend your entire day thinking about moving because of your to-dos. Is there, are you able to focus on it this week, or do you still have like life stuff that you got to do amidst this all? And also, oh my God, I didn't ask y'all, what was on your menu for dinner tonight? Or what is on your menu for dinner tonight, if you know and you want to share? You obviously know what's on my menu. Let's fill this up. So I'll grab a measuring cup. I already know it's gonna pour out, so I was like, let me just... Honestly, what if we just deep fry it in there? We might be able to. Cause like, it's not that much tofu. We obviously want space, but maybe just using this small container. Oh no, we can't because we're gonna be making rice. Let me heat this up. We got our wok double burner. So it's gonna be nice and hot. Looks good. I'll let the heat up a little bit. And then we'll take care of the rest, but we're almost there actually. Steps wise, we've done a lot of the work. What I'll do is, there's so much, here, let me do this. Let me grab another plate. Actually, this plate, I'm gonna see if I can, I just wanna like move. I wanna move the tofu. I mean, either way, it's gonna be soaked. So after I throw the tofu in, I'm gonna quickly just dump all the water off of this cutting board. Doesn't matter if that touches. That should be okay. So once that water starts heating up, let me actually get the cover out. I'm gonna cover it because we're gonna, either way, we are gonna cover it. We're using the lid, so it should be okay. So we have this. We'll throw some of that. I wanna eat a piece so badly. I'm hungry. That's what we got our peppers for. That's what we got our peppers for. I gotta start like letting myself also, I gotta start letting myself like be hungry like while I'm cooking dinner because I am going to be eating. But I know I'm gonna finish it anyway. Let's rinse our rice. That's so good. God, I love pepper. Vegetables are so cool, dude. Rotini with chicken, veggies, and pesto. This is making me hungry. Pesto, I've had pesto on my list for so long. It's just like, one, to make it. I was like, what flew on me? One, to make it, but two, I haven't eaten pesto, and so like I haven't had like a pesto sauce in so long. I'm just focused on packing and getting doctor set up. Damn, now I'm thinking about pesto. That also has to come back. Actually, I don't think we've done a pesto dish. I think I just kept talking about it for like 2 weeks and then we never ended up doing it. Focusing on packing and getting doctors set up for when I get here. So at least I don't have to juggle a job right now too. Oh yeah. I'm glad at least you can like, sorry for when I get there. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah. When it comes to like doctors, dentists, like medical stuff, it's like when you rebase that much, like you gotta go to a whole new person. Are you able to go back to places that you were familiar with from before? I had udon noodles fried with onion and soy sauce. That's delicious, and that's something that I want to do also. I have so many I have so many packs of frozen udon noodles, and I don't make them as frequently as I would like to, because they're very easy to work with, and they're good for quick dishes. It's a good reminder that I have those. Taxes are a drag, drain my energy. Oh yeah, it is like, I mean, it is technically, New Year. New Year means, I guess, the season has begun. But yeah, I know, because we were talking to Nikki about it for a little bit. I gotta stop. Why am I eating the ones that are here? Oh, this one is not properly diced. Now it is. Rice. Rice is what we were doing. Sorry, I forgot. Wait, how are you looking? The water's getting hot. I actually don't think it needs to boil. Let me see what the instructions say. I'm still here, by the way. My arm is here to show you that I'm alive. Cut the tofu, done. Boil the tofu, boil hot water. All right, yeah, boil hot water in a pot with the heat on high. So this should hopefully start boiling soon. Let's get our rice out then in that case. All right, y'all are gonna just start staring at whatever you're looking at there. Okay, yeah, gotta get the rice out. Eventually I might try different, maybe I'll try getting that camera to be an overhead. I don't know, we'll see what we do there. But let's do about 2 cups of rice, because making 1 cup of rice, this is never worth it for me. I'd rather, you might as well, because you can always just save it. All right, we're gonna go down again. Sorry. It's like the world tilts. All right, that's looking pretty solid. So what I'll do here is, one, I need a way to put the rice here. Can I put the tofu on here? Yes. Okay, the tofu fits on my bench scraper. So what I'll do is do a quick rinse there. And then in terms of what's going to be used in here, let's use this wooden spatula. Let's take about that feels good. Sorry. I always forget that the slam is probably loud for the mic. I'm hoping that at least the filters on it stop it from blasting, and if anything, just counter it a little bit. Let's do that until it dissolves. It looks like it has dissolved, given how hot the water is. I'm actually not that surprised. And now, I'm going to grab this tofu that we have here. All right, that's not a good strategy. I need something that's far from my hands. Let's put it on a plate. Oh, wait a minute. I can use the spider. I know you can't see me, just trust that I'm here. Trust that it's actually me, it's not a stand-in doing this. See, I'd rather just be careful with it. And get more things dirty, because I don't want to burn myself. Burning yourself with hot water is very not fun. That's what I'll do here. So now I'm going to cover this. Let me first make sure that everything is submerged. Looking good. All right. I'm going to cover it. Set a timer, 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Yes. Yeah, hell yeah. Just sneaking some namis, hell yeah, enjoy your food. Ugh, I love food. I know I keep saying it. All right. Getting some of that water off. Take a paper towel. Just wipe this clean, and we're gonna use this plate. We're gonna use this plate for the leftover. That lid's gonna start popping up in a bit. For the leftover, not for the leftover, to drain the tofu. So once the tofu's done, oh. Yeah, you can see, I don't know if you hear it, like kind of like, it's like the steam pushing up the lid a little bit. I'm moving back to the city I've lived in before, so I won't be completely new, so that's very helpful. That's good to hear. But yeah, how are you feeling about it? Like, are you looking forward to this move? Or I mean, like, obviously the move itself is better, like, are you looking forward to being in that environment again? Or is it like other factors driving you there and there's more to it? Because like apart from that, like I would hope that like, at least like with moving, like it's like an, a change of pace, a little adventure maybe, but I don't know what the context is, so obviously I can only say so much. I can only speak in my own hypothetical world. Leftover rice is the opposite, exactly, 100%, I agree. All right, one more snacky pepper. At this point, I should have just put it on a little plate. I think also the problem with like the recipes that I do on here are that I think I just like eating. I think I just like I just love like every food so much that like I don't know how you'll know when something is particularly good or not, because to me it's like if you have a cup that can only fit like 8 ounces of water and you pour in 12 ounces or you pour in 20 ounces, at the end of the day it's still only 8 ounces it's gonna fit. So I feel like if my bar is already like, if I'm already at like a 10 with everything that I eat, it's like, how do you know? There's no way you can compare anything. Just know that it's good. Something happened. Miles, that's not factor. That's not factor. And eventually it will be if you use code, I don't know what your code is, but there's probably a command, !factor in Computer Time with Miles' chat. Also, promo code Johnny says, thank you for the thank you so much. Thank you, Miles. Thank you for the resub. I hope you're well. I mean, I've been lurking in your streams lately anyway, but like I know I finally chatted today. Good to see. Oh, look at that. All right, now we're gonna leave it like this for another like 2 minutes, and then we're gonna take it out and we're gonna drain it, and hopefully this should be, a lot of the moisture should be outside of the tofu. But welcome in, Raiders. I hope you had a wonderful time in Miles' stream, a little cozy Monday with no violence somehow. I don't know if you died to fall damage today, but I heard that happened in the past, and then I saw you being extra cautious today, and I was like, that's so me. But yes, we're currently making some salt and pepper tofu. The tofu right now is, so we're doing something that I haven't done before, but it's in the recipe that I'm following right now, which, I'm gonna lower the temperature a little bit. Oh wait, set a timer, 1 minute and 40 seconds. Damn, I thought that would work. All right, I'm gonna type this one out. But something that I've never done before is, not gamble all, timer, oh no, it's set timer. Let's do 1:30, that should be good. Is boiling it first in some salted water, and then afterwards draining it and seeing if that, and that should draw out the moisture. And then ultimately we're going to then coat it in some cornstarch, some egg and some cornstarch, and then we're going to be deep frying it. Afterwards, we'll be taking it out, throwing it into a wok with some of our wonderful veggies that we have and prepared on the side over here, which you can see that. There's not even much on here. There's just some bell pepper and green onion and a little bit of garlic. And we should have a yummy dish by the end of it. And some rice, Also, Miles, as always, but I feel like I didn't say it this time. Feel free to lurk or dip or whatever at any point. You've been streaming just now. Honestly, I'd be starving. But actually, unless you, that's what factor is there for. Overall good. I'm getting more excited the closer it gets. But at first I was not excited about going through it. Yeah, I get it. It's gonna feel so good. I feel like sometimes it's like when you're traveling and you have like a flight coming up, it's like the whole, trip to the airport, everything, that thing is moving. It's because I have my wok burner on this thing. But going to It's like going to the airport and then dealing with like all the airport stuff and flying and all that is like sometimes annoying, but then like it feels so good once you finally get to wherever a bed is on the other side and you're like, I'm here. When I get this job, I'm gonna be too busy to cook and want to keep my overhead low. I'm thinking about doing factor. Ooh, well, in Miles's chat, there's a command, I assume, !factor in there. If you'd like to start at any point soon, there's there. I think right now when you do !epic in here, you get passions code for Epic Games. Why don't you do the same thing with factor? But yeah, honestly, like worth a shot. Yeah. I've heard wonderful things, especially today I've heard wonderful things in Miles' stream. And Speed, welcome back into our 217 seltzer. All right, this looks good. I'm gonna turn off the heat. I am going to be taking these out. Let's see if I can actually catch that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually, so again, this is where our salad spinner comes in. I love selling out. But like on it, I mean, I have seen it. I have seen it quite a bit. I haven't used it myself yet. But perhaps this is the start of something new. It is very convenient. I've used meal prep, not meal like prep, but like I've used like meal kits before, and they are incredibly like, they're very useful. They're incredibly useful. They're also really good to like, they do remove a lot of the overhead of cooking, but just enough where it's like you still are doing stuff, but like you get like a little experience, you get like the good parts of the experience. It's kind of like, I feel like it's like having, when like you have like nieces and nephews where it's like you don't have to deal with like the hardest parts of being a parent, but like maybe you get like the cool, you know, fun uncle, aunt person perks. And I think that way when it comes to like like meal kits and meal prepping, it's nice because like you get like just enough. Because sometimes like for us when we cook, like sometimes it takes us like 3 hours to make something that honestly would be great if it took us like 25 minutes. And I think that's where like these meal kits have come in handy. Also, they expose you to a lot of different recipes that you maybe would not have made on your own. And it just really does like open your mind a lot when it comes to just like different, you know, flavor profiles, using certain ingredients that you normally wouldn't be buying because like you don't think about it or like it's never come across your plate. So yeah, I really do highly recommend it for anyone who's like looking to dabble in cooking and like wants variety in your meals, but doesn't want to like, it just, I don't know. I think it's perfect at making the first step a lot smaller. Isn't a meal kit, it's just made? Oh. You should get that HelloFresh spunk. I've used HelloFresh. I thought it was a meal. I feel like whenever people have done Factor stuff, they've always made Factor, maybe not. But anyway, I definitely learned a lot doing Blue Apron when it first came. So I haven't had these before, but I've had friends that have done them. I've like experienced Blue Apron, I've experienced HelloFresh, I've experienced Purple Carrot, I think is one. I've experienced, I feel like probably over 5 different meal things. So not Factor, they're not sponsoring me right now anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. And honestly, they all work. Is like just really, really good TV dinner. Damn, that's kind of nice. That definitely removed the overhead, I'll tell you that. All right, let me drain this before we get too deep into this. So we have our strainer here. I'm gonna throw this into the sink. Beautiful. And now this is actually, I'm gonna rinse this out, but we are gonna be using this for our rice. Dude, I just be yapping. Okay. I'm out here being like, it takes me 2 hours to make something. And it's because I talk so much, but I can't help it. I can't stop myself, you know? All right, let me do this. Let's put you over here, and I'll bring this here. I'm gonna rinse this out. I'll give it a light scrub. But we're about to use this for our rice anyway. But I guess we can, you know, we don't want our rice to have its own thing here. Damn, I gotta give this more than a light scrub. That tofu really sticks. Let me see. Enjoy the tofu. Gotta wind out. Oh, absolutely. Thank you again for the raid.
Appreciate it so much. Oh, also the raffle was live. I don't even know if I read that one out loud. But I appreciate it a ton. Have a good rest of your night. Have a good rest of your week. All right, y'all. Let's do this. Let's make this rice. So I'm gonna put this over here. Timer off. I'm gonna rinse the rice because we gotta wash our rice. We do that here. I'm gonna scroll up real quick. My semi-squat. This is actually how I use my computer all the time, and then I wonder why my calves hurt. Wait, who won? Aw, congrats. Congrats Trash Pan on 50K. Hot damn. Definitely one of our bigger winnings. It's rare that we have a raffle that's that high. Oh, that meter. I just realized our alert meter is filling up. I gotta put it on this screen. I feel like we can officially afford to have it on here. I think we have it on our main. So in terms of what's left of steps for tonight, let me give you all a little walkthrough. Let's switch back to this because we don't need to see what's on there. So in terms of what's left for the night, we're about to prepare some rice. And then we're going to pat dry our tofu a little bit more. We're gonna toss in some egg. We're gonna coat it in about half of our egg. And then we're gonna just cover it in some cornstarch. Then we're going to be heating up our oil on the stovetop, deep frying the tofu for about 5-6 minutes. And then we're gonna be taking it off, putting out the wok, using a little bit of our oil to start off with the garlic. We're gonna throw in some dried chili peppers actually that I actually forgot that I need to take out from there. This is freezing, and I think that we're probably adequately washed here. And then after we start off with the garlic and the dried chili peppers, we will be, I think, throwing in our peppers, green onion, and our tofu, and just kind of tossing it up. I don't think there's much else. I don't think there's much else that we need to do here, because then we're gonna have our rice and we're gonna have our tofu. Let me just review the instructions just to make sure I'm not leaving anything out. So dry and coat the tofu, which we covered. Fry the tofu, which we covered. Wonderful. Stir fry everything. Yep, we have our oil. We put the dried chili. We put our garlic in there. We put the bell peppers and the green onions. Technically the green onion whites. Then we add in the fried tofu. And then we gotta get our seasoning together. So while we're heating up the oil, we'll get our seasoning together. That's what I missed. Our seasoning is gonna be made up of 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper, if I'm remembering correctly. I would say, let's give me one moment. Oh my God, it scared me for a second, but it was water touching the hot base. I was like, did something explode? I don't know if y'all like heard it at all, but it sounded like something blew up for a second. I was like, damn, what did I do? All right. So now let's just get our rice in here. I'm gonna try to go a little under with the rice water measurement. We're gonna do the knuckle trick. Honestly, I kind of want to try it like this. I feel like there's a little under what I would do, and that's why I want to do that. So I'm gonna put this over here, which you can't see. This is my hand, it's here. And I'm going to turn on the heat over here. You know what, we can bring this here for preparing the tofu. Just gonna grab another paper towel so we can pat these dry. Oh, spilled water everywhere. Trying to be somewhat gentle with this. Whew, they are steaming. Beautiful. Grab this. Yeah. I want to eat one so badly. All right, so now I'm gonna grab a bowl. I'm gonna throw this into the bowl with some egg. Let's see if we can use a smaller bowl for this. Think I'll fit in here? Maybe. Yeah. So now we have our tofu in here. Probably could be patted a little bit more dry, but I'm not gonna think too much about it. I don't want to use a billion paper towels. And I'm gonna see what this does. Maybe this is good enough for what we need. All right, that's cool. I don't know if y'all heard that. So what we'll do is we need about half the egg. So that's gonna be probably about that. I'm probably gonna end up just still, let's use our spatula here. Let me also turn the heat. Oh, the heat's already up on the rice. We want to coat all of these with egg, and then we're going to coat them with cornstarch. We don't need a ton of cornstarch. We are also going to eyeball the cornstarch. We're just going to put it onto a plate. But I think that having the egg on here is going to help probably the cornstarch stick to it a little bit. I don't really know what else it's for. I feel like usually when I do like a breaded chicken, like milanesas or something, I usually dip the chicken in some beaten eggs and then the breadcrumbs. Some people do like a flour coat or like a cornstarch coat and then egg and then breadcrumbs. That's also usually really good. You can do a lot. You can also do that with this. But yeah, but this looks great. So now that we have this, let's grab another plate. Actually, let's grab our original plate while we're at it. And then because these are already kind of a little wet, let's grab our original plate and see how far this goes. Take some cornstarch. Okay. All right. I want to plop this out without getting too much of the egg out. Honestly, what I could do is this. I'm going to pour, so you see this here. This is there's the egg. Because all that's in here is just egg and tofu. So if I pour the excess egg in there, which I'm still going to end up cooking with all this. It's not part of the recipe to cook the rest of the egg in here, but I think I'd like to do that. I can leave that on the side. And we can now just take a little bit more cornstarch and just kind of coat that. Also, Dyslexia Pro, have a wonderful night, and thank you for coming to hang out. Much love as always. Hope you have a great day tomorrow. Oh yes, I never went into, speaking of which, I guess I'll go into a little bit for anyone in here for what we're doing on Friday. On Friday, we're gonna have some bevies. We're gonna be making some cocktails. We are going to be making our dinner on Friday, so we'll be starting stream, I feel like I might end up starting stream at like 6:30 Eastern. But we are gonna be making our dinner meal. It will be Valentine's themed in its appearance. I heard the rice for a second. I think the rice is ready to cover and simmer. Sorry, this is just, I guess this is our little batter here. But we're going to be making 3 different cocktails. We're going to be making dinner that is going to have a Valentine's theme in its presentation. We're going to have a seltzer seminar that is somewhat on theme. And then we are going to have our anonymous questions and confessions tied in with juicy questions that I'm going to prepare ahead of time. So that like we at least have like a starting point, and then y'all can like throw more into the mix should you choose to. And again, they can be questions or confessions. They don't even have to be a question. They can just be a confession or something that you just want to spit it out anonymously. It'll be through Google form. Totally anything, everything, as long as it's like respectfully said or said in good faith, is on limits. On limits. Nothing is off limits as long as it's not like offensive. As long as it's not offensive, if it's a question that you genuinely want to ask or you want to know, or if it's something that you want advice on, but you can feel free to ask any questions that I feel like I can't give an answer to. I'll probably say this a lot, but any questions that I feel like I can't give an answer to, or like I don't feel comfortable giving an answer to, like I'll just say that. Hold on, let me adjust the I feel like I need to add more water to this. No, that'll be okay. But I'm excited. I love doing those things 'cause I feel like sometimes they end up leading to like just like some fun, honest conversations. All right, these feel coated. These feel very sticky. So I think we're good with this. So now what I'll do is we're gonna grab our Dutch oven, and let me put this over here. Yeah, we're gonna grab our Dutch oven. We're gonna put some oil in it, and we're gonna move our stuff. We're gonna move our camera back over to the stove. I feel like I could probably do a lot of this also in the wok. Like I feel like you could deep fry these in the wok. Should I deep fry it in the wok? No, let's deep fry it in Dutch oven, and then if I feel like it's something I could have done in the wok, I'll do that next time. Oh wait, we're not ready for that yet. Hope I didn't make you too dizzy. There we go. Gotta get the oil out. We're gonna be doing this in canola oil. So let's turn this on. And we're gonna be putting in, how much is in here? Probably about a third of the bottle. By a third of the bottle, I mean 2/3 of the bottle. I just feel like we need the whole thing, honestly, in order to submerge all of those. I feel like I need more. I think if I had a smaller, if I used the other one, maybe, but I don't think we have that option. So honestly, I'm just gonna do the whole thing, and then that way I can just reuse this bottle for all of it for the next time I deep fry. Because even that doesn't feel like a lot. Natsley just took a sip of oil. Yummy. That sounds really good. Definitely don't do that officially. Don't drink oil is my official stance on here. Maybe, unless a doctor tells you to, then don't listen to me. Listen to your doctor is my official stance on here. I retract my previous statements. Listen to your medical professionals that you trust. Because there's that as well. That looks good. I'm gonna move this over here. And then I'm not gonna clean the strainer in case I want to use it again. I might end up using this to let the oil, to let the pieces dry, kind of, maybe. Once I take them out, I'm gonna want them to vibe for a little bit. So I might put them into here and then move that over. We are gonna use the spider for that. Do I need another plate for this? We already used, oh, so we have this plate. So what I'm gonna do is after we put them in from here, I'm gonna rinse the plate, and then that's gonna be where we let them vibe for a little bit. Let's turn this over because we no longer really need that setup there. And then on top of that, let's grab our candy thermometer, because I realized we actually need that today. I think I'm gonna end up getting a laser thermometer. Cool. Yep, that's going up. So once it reaches about 400 degrees, we should be good to start putting these in. So what I'm gonna do on top of that is, so I'm going to try to take these and put them in the spider. Timer off. Let me try it again, wait. Ready? Timer off. Yes. That's all it takes. Just a bunch of attempts at this. I don't want to stack them on top of each other because I want them to not be too stuck to each other because they are very sticky. Might have to do this in like 2 goes. Yeah. Cool. I'm just going to leave this here. And then this, I'm going to just lower it to the oil. And then we got a few other pieces that I'll be able to throw in as well. So again, about 400 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about the Celsius. Thank goodness there's no rewind feature on here. But we got a while until it reaches that temperature. So I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit. It's currently at about 190 degrees Fahrenheit, going up about 5 degrees every couple, maybe a degree a second at this point. Yeah, they have a chocolate melting line on here. All right, it just crossed 200 degrees. Damn, they need to get to 400. Hopefully it's deep enough. Next time we'll use our other one. Seltzer, meanwhile. Let's move this on the side. Should I clean the counter now? Maybe. So I'm going to move some stuff over here. I don't think we need our cutting board anymore. So I'm going to put the peppers away. Meanwhile, I'm still here. We're just going to do some cleaning up while we can. Let me put my snacky over here. I still have a few more chipotle peppers that I got to use up. And that way I'm still over here, but I am going to try to clear our space a bit so that when we have to eat, we are in better hands. Y'all keep an eye on that thermometer for me, by the way. And you better be able to see it from that angle. No, but actually, I'll take a look, don't worry. I don't want to stress you out. You're not responsible for anything on this stream. Almost done wiping down the surface. Just getting little bits of cornstarch out of the way. But we should be good to go. I actually never set a timer for the rice, so I think we just got to check on it. If I'm being honest, I think I just got to check if the rice is ready. I don't think it is. I think we got another like 2 minutes. Probably like another like 3 minutes maybe. But I'm here. We got our seltzer. Delicious. We will be making more seltzer tonight when we actually sit down to eat. Let's take a look at the rice. It looks pretty good. Let me see if I need to add more water, because I did go a little under on the water. I don't think I need to add more water. I'll add a little more water. It's like, it's the perfect, like, it's not sticky. Like, it's like the perfect consistency that I want, but I feel like I can go a little bit more. So what I do in this case is, here, just pretend like you can kind of, hi Zay, hello, enjoy our 265th seltzer. So what I do in this case is I do this. Create a little hole at the bottom, little tunnel. Yeah, I'm gonna end up fluffing this a little bit. This rice looks great. I'm gonna leave it on. Set a timer, 1 minute and 2 seconds. Yes, once that timer's up, I'm just gonna take it off heat. I'm purely going off of vibes, but it seems to work. I think, maybe, or maybe it won't work, who knows? I use a rice maker. I want the bigger type though. Rice makers are awesome. I have one at my parents' house. I don't have one here. This is gonna sound, I feel, okay. I have a lot of space in this kitchen, but I don't feel like I have enough space for like a full-size rice cooker. Like in terms of trading off that amount of space for some of the other tools that I want. But I think that rice cookers are really great. I do like rice cookers a lot. I know they're like mini rice cookers that maybe that's worth getting. But between like, it's like I have like the Dutch oven, I have the wok, I have a 12-inch cast iron pan, I got the steamer, I got a bunch, I just have like, I'm trying to like, there are only so many things where I'm like, damn, that's still taking up that much space. Oh, the oil's almost ready. Let's go back here. All right, timer's done. I'm gonna take the rice off heat. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. There we go. And, but I love rice makers. I think what I really like about rice makers is they're perfect for something like this, where in most cases, I feel like when I'm making rice, now, depending on like your circumstance, like I feel like sometimes like rice is like your meal. But like if you're making rice as just like a side to like something else that you're cooking, it is just so nice to be able to just put it in, pour in the water, close it, press start, and you're good to go. And when it's done, it's just kept warm, everything is perfect. Eventually I will probably end up getting a rice maker. Again, rather, because like it would just save us, and we would have been able to use that pot to deep fry, which would have been kind of nice. I feel like I just got like resold on getting getting a rice maker a lot sooner than I anticipated. Because like they're so good. And they're consistent. Also, say enjoy your 65th seltzer. 65th seltzer. How are you doing today, by the way, Zay? I don't think I asked you. So when is your promised Fortnite? When? Maybe over the weekend? Let me take a look. Is there rice at the bottom of this? I mean, is there water at the bottom of this? This looks great. All right, I think our rice is just about done. I'm gonna take it off heat. Well, it is off heat, but I'm gonna move it to a different burner. All right, we're almost at about 400 degrees. All right, I am going to let in some outside air, some raw New York. We're gonna be gentle with this. I'm gonna review what we need to do here, by the way, so that we know, just so we know what to expect. Okay. When the oil reaches 400, carefully set the tofu in oil. At the beginning, let the tofu cook undisturbed so that the crust can set. If you move it too soon, the batter will fall off. Fair enough. I'm gonna bring this. The oil is very hot. When working with hot oil, I gotta be extra careful that I don't set things on fire. I'm gonna be very gentle in this. If this explodes, and I'm severely injured, I won't be. But in any scenario, before I deal with hot oil, first clip it and then call for help. No, we should be okay. We're gonna gently lower this in. I'm gonna lower this heat a little bit. That's way too hot now, that's over 400. I'm lowering the heat a little bit so it doesn't burn. I'm going down to a medium. I'm gonna wait until the thermometer shows that it's back at 400. Because I don't want it to, I let that heat too much. We're gonna give it another moment. Once I see that red line go down, because who knows where it's at now. It's maxed out at the moment. That's so cool how that works. Thermometers are awesome. But a digital one would be nice, so I could see how far beyond the max limit of this thing we are. All right, I'm on low heat now. So that thing has got to start lowering soon. It's a good song too. We have witnesses. It looks like things swimming in the oil. It does. The way that it's moving is so interesting. But it's too hot right now. I got too distracted. So now I gotta let it cool down a bit. All right, what if I turn off full heat? Heat is fully off. I guess we see. Because if let's take some chopsticks. Well, that's not gonna bubble because I feel like you maybe need wooden chopsticks. Let's still give it a moment before we throw it in. What if you go beyond the max of the digital? Then call the fire department, I don't know. At least you'll know, because like right now, like this max, like I feel like this might be at like 450 is maybe the max. It maxes out at 400, but then there's still like more thermometer above that. That thing is still high up. Ah, damn. What happens if I throw like a little bit of batter in there? I'm gonna throw a little bit of batter. Of course, it goes to the point where you can't even see it. It's swimming. It's going towards the thermometer. Damn, this thing is still hot. I mean, to be fair, we are going to lower the temperature once we put some tofu in, but like, damn. Hi, Candy. Welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing well today. Has your weekend been all right? Did we interact? I feel like I might have seen you on Discord. Oh yeah, go birds. You see, that's why. See, not only did that kind of pop, that thing flew to the point where I don't even know where it is. Is that even in there? This is why we did not throw all the pieces in. Because imagine how bad that would have been. Imagine how bad that would have been if we actually put all the tofu in. Did Automod hold one of your good mornings? All right, high key. High key, where did that go? We literally lost it. How hot is this oil? Holy. Okay, wait, we might be starting to lower now. Okay, we're starting to finally make our way down. The temperature is finally lowering a little bit. That's what we needed. Because where did that go? Genuinely. It's gone. Literally C4, yeah, that thing is exploded. I know that automod, when you put a really long good morning, the automod just calls it, like it holds it. All right, there we go. We're finally going down. This is good. Now I'm gonna put a low heat on here. So we got a little something. But I'm gonna wait till it hits 400 and then we're gonna lower this in. But yes, my weekend went by in a blur and I don't even know what happened. Honestly, my weekend was good. I mean, I stayed in for like most of the weekend. I think the whole weekend actually I stayed in. I don't think I did anything external. Yeah, I think I stayed here. I stretched a lot. I've been trying to work a lot of I was watching a lot of like different like flexibility videos for like different stretches and stuff. And I saw some videos on like that kind of, I feel like leaned on what you mentioned in terms of making it look like you got a full split without having the full split, in terms of like leaning like back a little bit and having just like that angle. But yeah, I did a lot of stretching, did a lot of dancing, but like in here, I did a lot of like I rehearsed some stuff. Honestly, solid weekend, but yeah, I don't know what else I did. I didn't go outside much. Today I went outside for the first time in a couple of days, so that was pretty, I think it was good that I did that. I went out to get some stuff for this Valentine's Day stream that I'm excited for. I needed to get some groceries for it. And welcome back, Katie! How was your evening? Did you make dinner or did you have dinner? And also Gleb, enjoy your second seltzer. Oh my God, happy too. Oh, I didn't know this was your second. I gotta pour myself some more right now. And Ed, hi, how's the salt and pepper tofu going? It's on its way. I ended up heating up the oil a little bit too much, so now I'm waiting for it to go down before I end up submerging and deep frying this. We've already made rice, we prepared the tofu, we still need to stir fry it, but the temperature of this oil is just a little bit too hot for what we're going for. But it's almost there. It's almost down to 400. I'm still not very used to deep frying, so I'm playing around. But I did learn, I do understand the risks involved with having oil that is too hot and not under control. So that's what I'm trying to be a little more careful with. I had a little test piece that I threw. Oh, I found it! How hot is it? Here it is. Wow. That's good to know. I had a little test piece that I threw in there and it exploded. So, you know, there's that. It's so great. I should absolutely do more stretching exercises. I think the last time I did was in the summer. Oh, wow. I've been doing, I'm trying to do both like active stretching and like passive stretching. I feel like if I were to like lift my leg up, I can get my leg straight, but probably up until like, I feel like up until like a 90-degree angle to get my leg straight up. Eventually, one day I want to be able to lift my leg up and have it up here without something helping me. I do think my right split, I almost have a full right split. I'm doing over splits on my right split because I'm I'm past where a block would fit under. Like I'm maybe like 3 inches away, I would say. My left split, just about a yoga block size, and my middle split, it's not great, but I'm working on that too. I think my hamstrings are like where I need to put in the most amount of work and like conscious work in terms of like my form for flexibility. Also, Candy, enjoy your 8th seltzer. Did you freeze and thaw the tofu? I didn't, not for this one. I didn't prepare ahead of time enough, but I will do that. I will do that for like the next attempt at this. This is not the only time I'm doing it. Yeah, hamstrings are key. Yeah, I didn't realize that. All right, this is at about probably 405. It's almost at 400. So now we're gonna put one piece in. This piece isn't even coated that much, but put one piece in. Okay, that looks okay. So, it may pop at some point, and I'm ready for that to happen if it does. Wow, I really need to detach this a little bit more. All right, give me a second. I'm going into semi-focus mode for a moment. While I left these on the spider for so long, they really just like have held on, that I might need to do I might need to rip this up a little bit. But it's okay. This is part of our learnings. I don't want to disturb them, but I don't want them to stick to each other. All right, the temp has gone down to the 360 mark, which was actually expected. That's what it says in the recipe. And now, I'm just going to take a few more pieces. Remember, if we hear a pop, as long as I'm okay, everything else should be okay too. All right. This should be good. It's at like 340. I'm gonna turn the heat up a little bit. I want to keep it between 340 and 360 ideally. And the temp is obviously going down because I threw a lot of pieces in there. Set a timer, 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Let me try that again. Set a timer, 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Yes, it worked. Sick. But yeah, I never thought about, oh, I should have, no, it's totally okay. I forget to claim them myself. Actually, I don't even think I claimed mine today. It's a good reminder. When it comes to like stretching, I never realized that like hamstrings played such a big role. Played such a big role in it, which also might sound kind of silly, but like I never like, I don't know, but I realized that has really been something that I think has held me back quite a bit. But yeah. So this time, not making that mistake. This time, I'm giving them attention, I'm working on them. Sorry, I'm just clearing out the parts that are stuck to the spider. Now I'm gonna grab a paper towel and I'm gonna try to dry the spider because when I stick this back in oil, I don't want it to explode from the water. Temperature wise, we're still okay. We're at about 330, so maybe we wanna, you know, I'm gonna mess with these a little bit in a second. I'm gonna mess with these in about a second to make sure that they're not sticking to each other. Also, hi Corpse. Oh, hell yeah. These look awesome. Oh, we didn't do our seasoning. Oh my God, wait, were we supposed to season this beforehand? Oh no, we'll be at it at the very end of the stir fry. Thank goodness. All right, let's get our seasoning together. I'll put about, what am I gonna do? About 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, which feels about right. I'm gonna put a 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper in here. And I'm going to put a little bit of garlic powder in here as well, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder in here. Just looks a little bit like this. I am going to mix these together. Honestly, I might mix it with the, I'm gonna rinse the egg fork and then just mix it with that. Not like it matters too much. I think I'm running the dishwasher tonight and I have plenty of utensils to use, so there's that to consider. I'm just gonna mix that up. So, and that's our seasoning that we'll use. There, looks great. Here are our chopsticks. Still looking good. They got a crispy exterior. That actually, I'm not surprised that it worked, but I'm also kind of like, it's kind of cool to see it in action, you know? Temperature wise, we're hovering at about 340 degrees, which is nice. That means that we found a pretty steady, I'll turn it up a little bit to get a little closer to 360, but I think we got a pretty steady pace there. 11:11. Thank you. I was looking at my keyboard, what did I miss? Johnny Unseasoned says. Also, Corpse, enjoy your 294th seltzer. I think you want to put it in one piece at a time. That was the other hard thing about tofu. You have to place them in as soon as you batter them. If you let it sit, yeah. That was something that happened. For me, I ended up getting distracted and I made the oil too hot. I heated it up I heated it up fast, which also was a little bit of a mistake, I think. I think I could have gone a little slower, but I didn't slow it down at any point, and I let it get so I had to wait even longer, and that was my mistake. Now I know. Now I know for next time. Imagine if it actually exploded. Glad I didn't though. Sure, need to watch your Valentine's Day video, because I actually have a Valentine. I'm so excited for you, but hell yeah. I hope that the Valentine's Day YouTube video helps. It is pinned to the top if anyone wants to see it. If you're looking for inspo for Valentine's Day this year, even if you're celebrating it just yourself, we're going to be doing things on theme with what I mentioned in the video on here on Friday, actually. So if you are looking for a place to spend your Valentine's Day, I invite you to spend it with me. But of course, if you have anyone else you want to spend it with, or if you want to spend it with just yourself, there are also plenty of things that you can do, plenty of different activities I think are fun. There. All right, our timer's done. Some of these are stuck together. They are getting a nice crispy exterior. Temp is at around 360. I'm going to lower that a little bit. I might let this go for another, set a timer, 0 minutes and 40 seconds. Cool. I'm going to actually turn off the heat. These are getting a nice color on them. Okay, I can stick that in there safely. Let's see. Probably the bits that are on here are going to fry a little bit. I'm going to see if I can kind of get all the pieces onto here, and then I'll just kind of let that sit on the plate. They'll probably all clump together. Yeah, I think I got like 2 of them that have clumped. That's okay. The rest of these are looking good. No, I'm so excited. All right, timer's done. So let's see. This is what we're seeing here. Here, what I'll do is, I'm gonna throw these back in for a second. I'm not gonna break that in the oil. That's a risk for no reason. And I'm going to, you know what? Let me rinse this bowl that we used beforehand. I'm going to just drop them in here for now. And then I'll put them in the strainer. Wow, they have such a crunchy exterior. Get that little crisp there. Come here. Yeah. Cool. Let me bring this over here. And then we have them in here right now. They are crunchy on the outside. What I'll do is, will they all fit on the spider? I don't know if they'll all fit on I'm still here. Let me show you. Well, actually, let's move this out of the way, because now we actually want to get our wok in here. So let's get you. Let's move you off the heat. I might keep the thermometer in there just for general temperature. Might be good to know when things are safe. Let's think. All right, let's do this. Let's move you over there. Okay. And then I'll grab you and I'll put you back here so that you can stay out of the way. Then we have our rice from before. I'll leave this here, which looks good. Here's our rice. And then next, let me see when we add up our seasoning. I think we put our seasoning in. When the tofu started to set and the oil started to recover from the temperature drop, you can add the rest. We already did that. Cool. Let me see when we add the seasoning. Okay, so you do this at the end. Wow. All right, so let's just stir fry it all together. All right, timer off. Let me put this over here. Bring you there. And then let's grab our wok burner. Gonna drop this off with care. Now we can grab the wok that I still have yet to re-season. It's gonna look dry as hell, but I promise it's fine. And what we'll do is we're going to take some of the oil. So let's do. Let's get some of the rice off. Actually, I'm going to use this for the rice. Whatever, it'll be okay. That's going to be too wet. Let's just grab a little spoon. I'm going to heat up the wok. And I think we should be good. So we should be eating, okay, we should be eating by like 10:45 we're eating. That's what I think is going to be the case here. So once this gets hot enough, we do have our windows open for some raw New York, some fresh New York air. I'm going to put this on the side. This Dutch oven lid can actually probably go down here. Don't need it anymore. It's one less thing to clean. The cornstarch can also vibe over here. I'm trying to clear this area because we're going to end up using it. And again, here's the tofu. Sounds very crunchy. Normally I feel like I can leave this on the spider, but it doesn't seem like there's any oil leaking from this, so I think that's okay. But like, look at how like crunchy. I mean, you probably can't tell. Maybe if it focuses. You know what? We'll probably see it at the very end. Yeah, oh, yeah. There you go. It's got a very crispy exterior, which is expected, but it's cool to see. All right, this looks like it's gotten nice and hot. Let's review what we're gonna end up doing. Oh, I gotta get my dried chili peppers. All right, stare at that for a second. Okay. Nice. We're gonna put in a little bit of oil, throw in 2 dried chilies. Let's go to medium heat. This is gonna get hot. I am gonna turn on the fan to reduce the chances of a fire alarm being set off. My parents bought a wok when I was in high school. If only we had used it more. I love my wok. I've used it quite a bit. It's great. It's very versatile. You can use it probably for like any of the stuff we're doing today. I feel like I could have done in the wok. I didn't need to use all of the equipment that we ended up using, but yeah, it's nice. Having a carbon steel wok is nice too. I feel like, oh, that's smoking. Some of the oil from our frying. Okay. This wet? I think it is wet. Yeah, I'm gonna use, let's do this. Ideally, I would like to use it. I think it's I think we still might be okay. I think the water will evaporate. I'm just gonna throw in a little bit more oil because I want to put in these dried chilies. Oh wait, I just realized y'all don't have the light on. Oh no, you do have the light on. Seems kind of low. So this we're throwing in just for some flavor. Turn the heat up a little bit. We are going to take them out. They do burn quickly, they said. They did not lie. Wow, they do burn quickly. Hot damn. Just throw these in for a little bit. Once they're in there, I think eventually, oh. Honestly, I might need to drain some of the oil. We'll see. So, and then you take them out. It says you add them for flavor, but they're gonna burn. They just did not lie. Let's put you all in here. All right. Quick review of what we need to do here. Put the wok on high, add the oil, add the dried chili, stir immediately. Fry for just 8 seconds and then extract them. Add the minced garlic. That's gonna burn probably pretty quickly too if I don't start tossing them. Cool. Those look good. Now, we'll throw these in. A little bit splashback. Oh, I spilled some for a second. I blinked and they disappeared, yeah. The peppers look kind of like tomatoes. Honestly, I might add the egg and I might just put like a little scrambled egg in this. It's not part of it, but I want to use this egg. Otherwise that egg is just gonna sit, you know? All right, I think now we throw in the tofu. Timer off. Yeah, I don't think that was gonna work. When my fan is on, it's kind of game over on that. Just kind of mix this up a little bit. Add the seasoning. Okay, well, let's put it all on. I mean, I don't think I made the full quantity anyway, so maybe it'll be okay. Technically, it says to do half. And then save the other half for after. But it all just kind of went in. I'm gonna turn off the heat, toss it around a little bit, and then I think we're ready to serve. Beautiful. So it's delicious. I've never had tofu, but I'm inspired to try it. It honestly looks delicious. It smells fantastic. This one was, for a deep frying recipe, this was actually very smooth to put together. And if anything, I would probably do it in my saucepan instead of the Dutch oven for just like a slightly easier cleanup. But very easy. Yeah. I didn't expect it. I thought it would, I don't know. Usually deep frying is a lot, but also maybe because I'm getting a little more used to it. But yeah. Now let's try it. Timer off. Yeah, it worked. Hell yeah. So now I'm gonna grab this. I think this and Mapo tofu are pretty, this one's more involved in Mapo tofu, I would say, from obviously the recipe that we've been following, but they're both recipes that I want to be able to do at some frequency. The deep frying though is probably what would hold me back on this, just for like because afterwards I gotta let the oil cool down, which is not gonna be an issue because by the time we're done with stream, it'll definitely be a manageable temp. But then I gotta like sift it. That's the only thing that's kind of like eh. But anyway, let's move back to the center. Let's see what that looks like too. Sick. I love this song. Bring you over here. But what was also nice about this was, I mean, like I now have a ton of tofu, so tofu is officially a very available ingredient in my household. But in general, like most of the ingredients, like I didn't have to shop for anything else. I just had to buy the tofu for this. I didn't have to buy the tofu for this, honestly. I had tofu for this. I went out to buy something else, and then I needed to make a credit card minimum, so I bought more tofu, and I ended up using some of that tofu instead of the tofu that I already had. But just know. Okay, that's probably fine. So we have this here. Our salt boxes to center ourselves. Okay. I might have to sneeze. Give me one moment, please. Actually, maybe I don't have to sneeze. No, I'm gonna blow my nose anyway. Thank you, though, Katie. In the universe where I did sneeze, I thank you for that one. Maybe I didn't thank you in that one, and therefore I thank you in this one. Also, a raffle aside for 38,000 points. If you want to enter type next switch, join in the chat. It looks like the way that my salt box is positioned here, it looks like it's like a treasure, like mystery box. Like I've earned like a bonus reward. I've earned a little bonus reward, and it's just like spawned, waiting for me to open it and get my 2 gold doubloons. But maybe I need to salt this more, who knows? I'm gonna put my red pepper away. I'm gonna make sure it's closed, it's fully sealed, which it is. It's got a little Ziploc type vibe in there. I don't think that's patented, so I don't know if that's official, but whatever. I'm gonna put that here. Gonna bring our rice over. And what I'll do is we're gonna serve our rice probably in our little, one of these bowls that we have on the side. And then I'll use one of these for the actual, I'm gonna serve myself here. Actually, let's do this. Let's bring this here. Switch to this. Oh, it feels pretty light today. I do want to make sure I get some of the goodies on the side as well. I mean, I could just put it all in here, honestly. Well, I don't want to overcrowd my plate, and I will also be having some rice. So I'm gonna do this. Let me do it with some of this. Congaries! Yeah, let's start with that. That feels good. This smells incredible. Holy crap. This smells phenomenal. Wow, okay. Yeah. Really excited for what this is gonna be like. And congaries and congrats to Katie, and, oh my god, Katie and Johnny. 19,000 points each. Bravo, thank you for entering. Thank you all for entering this raffle. Now, let me throw this out. What was I grabbing? I think I wanted, let's grab a spoon. You know, we can grab our spoon for this. One moment. I love rice. I think we kind of nailed the rice here. That's fine, that'll be okay. I'm gonna wipe down the counter regardless. Instead of saying note to self, do you ever just be like note to John? And then whatever you're noting, honestly, the way that my YouTube channel like used to be called Note to John, I don't even know if like I would do that more or less. But like it's clearly been a thought in my head because I named my whole YouTube channel after it back in the day. I'm gonna pour myself. Let's prepare one quick seltzer, and then we can start taking our bites of the food. I'm so excited. I gotta take pictures of it too. And look, it's 10:30, so I think we are gonna be eating by 10:45, given that it's ready and just sitting there. We'll see if it needs any seasoning. If anything, maybe I can add more salt or something, but I feel like it's probably gonna be pretty solid on flavor. Yeah. But let me just, I'm also gonna reposition the camera to lower it a little bit so we can eat comfortably. Still here though. Distance for sound. Hell yeah. Katie gets a bite, Speed gets a bite, Mads gets a bite, Zay gets a bite. I want to be added to that list. I want a bite. Here we go. Wow, what a great Monday night dinner. I'm so excited for this. We can go even a little lower. Yeah, because that seat is low. Yeah, okay, let me reposition some of this real quick. I mean, honestly, I think it seems pretty well stacked. I'm gonna push the camera up a little bit, actually. Seat's taller than I thought. There we go. Now we get a photo. And then, hell yeah. Nope, that's not it. Here we go. All right, let's pour our seltzer and get into this. Oh. There we go. I can't set TV on my phone. If there are other apps that you can use for Twitch chat, but it is like an extra step. If you use, I think I use, what do I use? I don't even use it that often, only if I like specifically need to see or like I want to see 7TV emotes, then you can use Chatsin is one of them. I think Chatty might be another one. I think I use Chatsin. Thank you, Zay. First day kind of nervous. Shit. Oh wait, let me switch ears. Because I don't know if the music's gonna stop for me at some point. But we've been at this for a little bit. Yeah. All right. Cheers. I kind of want to eat this piece. This piece is kind of, well, I'll take some of it off because I want to leave some for the rest. But I'm just going to eat this piece of tofu just to see how it is. And look, there's a chance that I need to add more seasoning. So we'll see. But it looks great. I'm so excited. No. Oh yeah, that's great. It doesn't need more seasoning. Holy shit. Whoa, the white pepper is so good too. Oh, I whistled. I didn't know I could whistle. The white pepper is such a good addition to this too. Wait, this is so fun. These are really fun to eat. They feel so airy, but the exterior is like salty. And then they have like that, like, it's just like, you just like have like you can taste the white pepper, but it's not overpowering or overwhelming either. It's like having like, it's like the satisfying bit of like kind of like having like chips, but like it's more substantial. They're not like something you've made? Honestly, no. I think I've liked everything I've made. There have been things that I made that I've been like, this isn't like worth it, I wouldn't do it again. This I 100% would do again. I wouldn't modify, like, this is something that I feel like you can play around with it if you want to. As a base recipe, this is already extremely satisfying. It's very savory. Like it's very, I don't even like I don't even need the rice. I mean, I'll throw some in here just to do it. But honestly, this alone, like a whole platter of this, slap. That's delicious. This is fantastic. Oh, absolutely. I'm so down. We could totally do that. I have a lot of music videos that I'd love to watch again on stream. Do you want to do another specifically like K-pop? Do you have in mind, or like just more music videos? I didn't even realize the ending to it. It's so fun. Because the edges have a real crisp to it. It's like a crunch. It's such a good amount of flavor. And I feel like sometimes I've gone a little overboard with like white pepper. And like this time it's perfect. It really, it's like, it's the balance of it. It really is like, I mean, you really do get like both. The salt and pepper really do shine. I understand the name. That's really good. That's very tasty. I would 100%, I would make this for someone else. Good crunch. Can you make it for me? Sure. Wait, did you want that or do you want Fortnite? The impossible choice. And the peppers are really nice. They add a nice color to it, and the peppers are just good. Well, I feel like I don't even know. Well, we'll get there when we get there. It's delicious. I love food. I love eating. ¿Por qué no los dos? Cheers to all of y'all. If anyone makes this recipe, let me know how it goes. I feel like, I mean, the deep frying, I do feel like is a notable part of this. There might be a way if you prefer not to deep fry it, just for like the effort involved or for whatever reasons you have. I'm sure you can do like a baking alternative on like a high heat with some coating. The texture is definitely part of what I mean, the texture and the flavor are both very, very good. And this is like the crispiest tofu I've ever made, by far. It's very satisfying. Like, look at this little crunch here. Oh, you absolutely could do this with chicken instead. I wonder what the flavor of the chicken would do in terms of like, would you need to adjust anything in order to accommodate for the flavor that chicken comes with? I don't know. But I don't see why not. Maybe like the cooking time maybe would change. I don't know what it's like when in terms of frying chicken. There's a deep frying chicken. That's another thing that I really like about tofu is that it like the cooking time of things is like just quicker because I'm not thinking about the raw meat. Maybe the cooking time's the same. I will say with the tofu, this holds its own for sure. But I do know you could do this with chicken because in the recipe, so there's a video that goes with this. So with all the Made with Lao recipes, there's a video that goes along with it, and you learn a ton from the videos, which is awesome. There's a version of this with squid. I think there's salt and pepper. I think they were talking about like what's your favorite salt and pepper recipe, and some of them were mentioning how they like salt and pepper squid is like their favorite. So I'm sure. So you can do this with probably any base. There's probably an existing and known version of this with any base. You can do anything when it comes to food. Like at the end of the day, you just kind of do it. If your kitchen doesn't explode midway through and you finish cooking it, you did it. So yeah. Take a break and drink. You're right. It's so good. It's a really good like combination. Like the flavor of this is it's a very whole bite. I would order this, like this is something that like if I went to a place, this could become like a go-to order for me. Wow. That's awesome. I wonder, so is this something that I can like, I mean, I imagine there's probably a way. Whew, I've never seen you hate the food you made on stream. That's true. Because I mean, at the end of the day, these recipes exist because someone likes them in general. So, I mean, usually recipes exist because many people like them. But like, I don't think anyone posts a recipe that they don't like. So, and I think that because in terms of like my preferred flavor profile, I really just like everything. At least so far, I've liked everything. So, yeah. Plus, I think a lot of the things that I made still are like core dishes in their category probably. Depending on whether it's like based on region, whether it's based on culture, whether it's based on ingredient. Most of the stuff that we made are like ones where like you can look up the recipe and you'll find like 100 different versions of it. So it's like they're very tried and true, survived recipes. But it's incredible to think like we can literally do a different recipe every single day, and there's still more recipes than we can ever attempt. The recipes are sponsored. No. People keep asking me if I'm sponsored by Sally's Baking Addiction, which we are not. Damn, this one really hits. Like this one really hits. We still need to do our Korean corn dog. You're right. You're so right. We did the IRL for it. Once the weather gets warmer, we gotta do another IRL, but it is not looking like it's getting warmer. How are y'all with the snow right now, by the way? Are y'all, is it snowy outside by you, like even just on the ground? It's snowy here in New York. The sidewalks, like the edges of the streets are snowy, but the sidewalks are clear and the streets are clear. I kind of want to make those dumplings I showed you. So we're gonna be making those on Friday. I've committed. I'm in. I got a filler recipe, and I got the gyoza wraps. So we're gonna be making those on Friday on stream as part of our Valentine's Day activities, and I'm so excited. They look so cute. They look so good. They look so cool too. But we're gonna do it with only 2 wraps per. It seems like that works pretty well too. So we don't need to do 3. But yeah, on Friday for Valentine's Day, I'm gonna be posting all the details and everything, but the food that we're making rose-shaped gyoza. So like dumplings that are wrapped and rolled in a way that they look like roses. And we're going to make them like pot stickers. So they're gonna have like probably a crispy base and then steamed up for the top half. But they're gonna look like roses, but they're dumplings. I give me such good ideas. I should charge. You're right. Snowy outside and 6 degrees. Damn, I think here it's like between 25 and 35 Fahrenheit temperature, and it's snowy. Is it still actively like snowing, Katie, or is like the snowing kind of done, but now it's just cold and holding? Nope. Yeah, I might as well look at the plate a little bit. And then once it empties out, then we'll go to our wide. We got our double here. Let's see if I can take a bite. And then here. That's delicious. This is so good. Like, it's really just wow. I forgot there was like an outro to the song, and I was like, where did the music go? But I know now, I've learned. It's seasoned perfectly. I can't get over that. I'll accept food instead of money, please. Thank goodness, that's all I have to offer right now. Well, for the next like 5 minutes. I'm gonna probably spoon that. I don't know if I should save the rest or not. I want it all. It feels like -4 right now. Damn, that wind must be strong. Actual snow is done. I'm glad, but I can tell, I guess it's not going anywhere. If it's that cold out, that thing that's just, is it, damn it. Does it get icy by you? Like, is everything slippery? Ice is like Air Force One's worst enemy. There's no surviving. Water, honestly, or Air Force One's worst enemy. A bomb factory. There are bombs. I like barely heard that one too. I should turn it up a little maybe. It's so cold. Damn. Very icy and slippery. I can't wait for that to pass. I went outside today to get the gyoza wraps, and it was actually not that cold out. And I was like, I just can't wait though for it to be like, for us to get like the remnants of like spring coming in. And because what happens here, at least in New York, and I imagine other places too, the first day that it's like 60 degrees and sunny, everyone's outside. Everyone's outside. Everyone is, it doesn't matter, like, I feel like you could be just like holed up in bed, super sick every single day. And then like if the next day, it's just like, it's like April 12th. The sun is out and clear. It's like 66 degrees out, 65 degrees out. Suddenly you're having a picnic at the park. And I can't wait for that day. I'm so excited for it. Right now, it's cold and wet and slippery. During the day, it's like not that bad. The sun has been putting in some work, but yeah. I think it makes for like a week straight. You know, yeah, honestly, yeah. I absolutely would, especially with this oil too. And I would just kind of keep the oil available. I mean, just reuse the oil each day. This didn't even involve a lot of preparation, to be honest. Especially if we didn't make the rice. If we just have the rice ready, wow. The seasoning really spread. I mean, you just feel it in every bite of the rice too. This, we just like, if you cut the tofu, we did do the, I need to see what the difference is with the boiling that we did beforehand. We boiled it in salt, which honestly might contribute to like why it tastes so good. Like the balance of flavor on the inside. The salt might have really put in some work, and maybe moisture wise too. Thank you, Katie. Not Katie. Thank you, Candy. Sorry, I read Katie's message and then I went down and I saw your message, Candy, and now I'm just blurting out the wrong name. But thank you, Candy. Can you do an IRL stream in spring where you fly a kite? Sure. It'll be embarrassing if I fly a kite though. I'm gonna be so bad at it. People that fly kites in the park are either really good at it and it looks super cool, or they're really bad at it and it's like annoying. Because then it goes in it gets like, you know, in your way. No, I mean, we could try. Honestly, we could try. Why not? But yeah, we'll go to a park. Once it gets warmer out, we'll IRL at the park. Hopefully the service is good there. We did walk a little bit through Central Park in the beginning. We've only IRL'd though in the very cold weather. So I only know what it's like to be sniffly during an IRL. You're never very good if you don't try, true. You're right. I mean, let me see. Let me see what else I can. How much tofu do we have left? We got like 6 pieces of tofu left. I'm not gonna. I want it. I want it. Will I thank myself tomorrow if I save it though? It's like barely any left though. We got this left. I think I'm still hungry. I'm gonna do it. I would like to know what it's like for leftovers, but at the same time, I want to know what it's like to eat it right now. And that sensation is winning. So we'll do that. I'll throw in a little more rice. One less piece of Tupperware to clean, I guess. Hell yeah. I'm glad we threw in the egg in there too. Bring out the spoon. Honestly, you're right. I might just, after the spoon needs to come out. It's handy, but I'm not gonna be able, the rice is too, I made the rice too not sticky. I mean, again, intentionally, but the rice is too not sticky for me to have it with chopsticks. So yeah, would recommend. There's a honey garlic tofu recipe that's also really good. I recommend. This is the deep frying though. This is the best crisp I've gotten outside of tofu. Like on the edges of tofu. I think ever. I don't even know we've ever deep fried tofu before. Wow. Oh, it's so good with the rice. Can I like, let's see if I can like scoop it up. Yeah. I'm glad we took pictures of this too, because it went quick. Sorry, they're bulldozing my building. Or if they're not, then why does it sound like that? Yeah, I'm I'm really happy right now. It was a good way to end my Monday. No spoon. The spoon is handy. The spoon will be used for the remnants of the rice. For the remnants of the rice after this. If I can scoop it up with this. And tomorrow we should be making tacos again. Oh, I gotta take the chicken out. I have to take the chicken out. But I think we're making like a pulled chicken taco tomorrow. But we're gonna try to cut the tortillas into heart shapes. And then we're gonna make them a little bit bigger. And then we're going to probably make the whole circle, carve out the heart bit of it, and then and then we'll end up just making those. So they'll be heart shapes when they're flat. But I think that'll be kind of fun. Because why not? Because we can. And it's Taco Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I don't know what we're gonna do Wednesday. Maybe we'll play a game. Maybe we'll see. Maybe Wednesday we keep it semi-low key because on Friday we have, Friday we're gonna be drinking. We're gonna be drinking, we're gonna be cooking, I'm gonna be presenting, and then we're gonna be getting real deep and personal, a couple of cocktails in. So maybe we'll keep it low key on Wednesday. Yeah, you got any more tofu? I'm gonna drive by, just out the window. I got you. The window's wide open, which is also why we can hear the entirety of New York City. Wow, it's really salted perfectly. I can't get over that. I can't get over like, it's not overwhelming at all, and like it doesn't feel bland at all. I know I keep saying that, but like, it's really got my attention. All right, can I get any on here? Maybe. All right, whatever. Spoon time. I'm willing to admit my weaknesses. And then just rice when it's not sticky and using chopsticks. It's definitely way more challenging for me. How's the food? Impeccable. I need to do this one again. And now that I have the oil already out, I'm gonna store the oil. I'm gonna sift it after stream and then I'll store it. I think I'm gonna reuse the oil for the same exact recipe, probably next week or over the weekend. Like for myself, I won't do it again on stream immediately, but we'll probably do it again on stream at some point in the future, like for like a weeknight recipe. For a weeknight recipe, this works. And what I'd probably do is maybe on a night where maybe like a Monday, we'll make something and we'll also make rice and then I'll have leftover rice. And then on the Tuesday, we can make like a salt and pepper tofu. And then in that case, the rice is already made. We can probably fry the tofu in the saucepan, which is right here. Yeah, that's it. We would just boil and fry it in there. And then I guess we'd stir fry it still, but I'll try to like plan it out, thinking about that, considering our equipment. This is great. This is like the egg and the pepper, the egg, the pepper, the seasoning, and the rice really do come together. But yeah, so yes, I'd recommend this recipe. If any of y'all want to, no wait, let me see, what do I have over here? If any of y'all want to try it out, I highly recommend it. The recipe is already on Discord. I already added it to the stream catalog channel on Discord. But you can also see it if you do exclamation point recipe in here if you're interested. But yeah, another phenomenal one for the books. I'm excited for tomorrow's cooking stream. I'm excited for this week's worth of streams. I'm stoked. I love a little good holiday. Why did Facebook just tell me I have a memory from 2019 and it's SpongeBob? Under my breath, I'm like, that's so me. That's awesome though. Oh man. I have so much SpongeBob stuff like that, like just pops up from my past, or like even my phone memories. I'm thrilled with it though. Half my memes on my phone are all SpongeBob memes. I have my memes album. Is this? Did I spot my own? Is that an eyelash? Maybe it's part of the veggie. Either way, I'm the only one doing this. Yeah. Oh, my first post for SpongeBob. Don't regret it. That's so much better than like, I don't know, it's better than anything bad. Like that's great. Imagine someone like looking for dirt on you. And they're like, what was Mads' like early post on Facebook? Maybe there's something bad over there. It's just SpongeBob memes. Oh my God, wait. I called the post when your mom calls you handsome. I made the meme myself. It's like bringing like Tumblr onto Facebook. Look, Facebook used to be cool. I think Facebook was good when you can poke people. Now, removing the feature isn't what made it bad. There are a lot of things that made it terrible. Like I'm not on it anymore, but but like when you were able to poke people, even poking was a weird concept, but like that era when people still like played Farmville was when I think we still used it. Yeah. I don't think I ever like made memes on it, but I did like post on my friends' walls and stuff. I don't know. It was also like around like the time that MySpace was a thing. It was a little bit after MySpace was a thing though. Like a little bit after MySpace had passed its prime. And I remember when I was like, yeah, no one uses MySpace anymore. Everyone's using Facebook now. And parents didn't understand. And now it's the parents that are on Facebook the most, I feel like. It's so good. I feel like I'll make fried rice now. Honestly, I think tomorrow for lunch, maybe I'll stir fry some veggies with the same seasoning and just not do the tofu, but just stir fry some veggies with the seasoning, throw in some of the rice, and then I'll have that as like fried rice, because the seasoning, the combination is, it's so simple, obviously. It's just like garlic powder, salt, and white pepper. But it really, it makes every bite just delectable. And it'll take like 5 minutes to do. Heat up the wok, put in some oil. I guess I could put in some garlic in there as well, but heat up the wok, put in some oil. Yeah, toss in the veggies. Once the veggies are good, I have frozen veggies as well. Once they're good, you toss in the rice, and then you just sprinkle on the seasoning. That seems good to me. I'm trying to like eat this in a way where I don't make too much noise on the spoon, but I'm going like teeth first. It's a mess. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll probably make some fried rice with the leftovers using the same recipe, just without the tofu. The tofu was great though. I am very happy with the tofu. We'll 100% be doing it again. We can also try it with other bases as well that aren't tofu, just to see how the flavor changes. But yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to do squid. I never made anything with squid before. I make calamari. Anyway. Let's find our place. Our place for the night. We've successfully eaten. I think we were eating by 10:45 for sure. I think because at like 10:30 I was pouring my seltzer and everything was already served. Our profile picture was Mrs. Puff like a year ago. I click on your name just to see what it is on Twitch right now. It's Mrs. Puff. It's Mrs. Puff like jamming out. It's so good. I wish I can like highlight it on here. There actually is a way. There is a way, but I didn't code that up. But wow. I love your Mrs. Puff. You had a different Mrs. Puff before. Before you had Mrs. Puff, you had Mrs. Puff in the coat when Mr. Krabs was like spoiling her because he was in love. Which honestly, like, I know it's like, okay, yeah, what? So we bought her things, but you need to understand, like, imagine draining your blood, all of your blood, and giving it to someone else. I feel like what Mr. Krabs did was even more intense than that. That man lives off of money and scamming people. He sold SpongeBob for like, how many cents? I don't even know. It was coins. Mr. Krabs, that was insane, right? It's like, I've never seen him, like you can always, it's not even, what's wild is it's not even about the amount of money for things. It's about money as a concept. Like, he'll do anything. Like he just loves, I mean, he loves a good deal, that's for sure. Was it a nickel? Sold SpongeBob is crazy, yeah. I forgot about that. But it's true. Oh my God. Okay, oh my God, wait. Philly's living my dream right now. Philly's playing Mario Kart. We have to go in there. We absolutely have to. We're gonna go into Bless Philly stream. We gotta play Mario Kart here at some point. I feel like we've never played it on stream before. Like a history, like we only have a history of like 1 year's worth of streams in memory, and it's probably been over that much time. First thing he says in the movie is literally, "I like money." Oh my God, is that true? Oh yeah, because they ask him, they interview him on TV when there's and SpongeBob's going in there. There's like was it Phil? You got a family, Phil? 10 out of 10 dinner date with John. Hell yeah, I'm glad. I had such a lovely time eating with y'all and cooking with y'all too. Let me get this, let me type this up. I keep accidentally typing /raid in a person's username in their own chat. One day they're gonna see it. One day I'm actually gonna hit send on that actually. Speaking of the movie for the third time, the Pirates singing the theme song is the best movie opening. It's so good. That movie was phenomenal. It's actually on my letterbox. I made it my favorite movie. I mean, shout out Passion for the idea. Because I was like, I don't know what to do. And then she was like, SpongeBob movie. I'm like, you're so right. You're so right. My God. But anyway, thank you, Katie. Thank you, Speed. Thank you, Mads. Thank you, anyone else that has been lurking at any point during the stream. Giselle, Zay, Candy. Honestly, we had plenty of people in here. Thank you again, Miles, for the raid earlier and everyone that came in with it. You've given me the idea to use Letterboxd again. Once I start like giving proper reviews, I've been adding stuff, but I'm still missing so many. But I'm gonna start doing it. I think maybe I'll watch something tonight. Tonight, I think I'm gonna start Steven Universe after stream tonight. Oh my god, and thank you, Johnny, also. Lots of love to you. I hope that tomorrow is a smooth day. I hope that tomorrow's a smooth day for all of y'all. I hope that, y'all are okay. I know things can be very busy right now and possibly overwhelming, and I hope that the universe gives you peace. Remember, this week there's an extra reason to show yourself some extra love. Never feel bad about showing yourself some love, but especially give extra reason this week on top of whatever's there. But truly, so much love to y'all. Take care. I hope you're eating some tasty food. And if you'd like to have some tasty food with me tomorrow we'll be cooking once again. I'll be posting the info for the form, for the anonymous confessions and questions form on Discord, as well as some other details in there for Friday. But again, take care. Thank you all so much for everything. And I hope that you get some rest, stay hydrated, and we'll go say hi to Philly. I think we got a raid message. If you want, you can do